greatest of all teachers and giver of love, hope, faith, and wisdom, look upon your children, the teachers, learners, parents, guardians, and out-of-school youth and adults. We humbly ask for your mercy and forgiveness. Guide us to the right path. May our efforts be blessed with insights and understanding, wisdom and respect for all. Bless us with patience, for the path of learning is never easy. Bless our commitment to keep on learning new knowledge and experiences. Let your light shine upon us as we make our world a better place to live in. Amen.
Cognizant to the needs of our learners, parents, and teachers, the Department of Education provided us with powerful tools for productivity that will allow us to foster critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, communication and collaboration skills to be compassionate, responsible global citizens. Join us and discover new ideas in our series of professional development training program with the ICTS EdTech Unit and Microsoft Education Philippines. Together, we will equip our learners and empower our fellow educators for a dynamic future. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Sulong Edukalidad.
Ayan, an amazing morning, everyone! Napakagandang umaga po sa lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao at nasaan man kayo ngayon sa buong mundo. Yes, live po tayo ngayon via DepEd EdTech Unit. Live din po tayo sa YouTube channel ng EdTech Unit din po, DepEd Philippines. And of course, yung episode po natin ngayon nasa second na po ng DigiGirls 2021 with today's theme on technology, coding beyond borders. By the way, yung hashtag natin don't forget, STEM Heroes, type natin dyan sa ating mga comment box. Ayan. Yan. Again, yung hashtag natin, STEM Heroes. Capital S-T-E-M. And of course, capital yung H-E-R. Ayan, yung hashtag natin, STEM Heroes. At para mas lalong gaganda ang ating mga umaga, sasamahan po ako ng ating co-host na si Teacher Mardy. Good morning, Teacher Mardy.
Hello po, Miss Teacher Rubelin. Good morning. Yes. At good morning po sa ating lahat. Sabi nga po ni Miss Rubelin sa ating mga kaguruan at mga estudyante sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, at kung nasaan man panig po kayo ng mundo, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Teacher Mardy at nagsisay hello galing pong NCR. At katulad po ni Teacher Rubelin, excited din po ako para sa araw na ito sa ating theme na Technology, Coding Beyond Borders. Teacher Rubelin, excited ka na po ba?
Sobrang excited po kasi I'm into teaching with technology, no? So, para ito sa ating mga kabataan at lalong-lalo na din sa mga kaguruan na magaguide ng mga kabataan po. At of course, yung mga parents po, kasali po kayo dito, lalo na po sa kasalukuyang pangyayari natin ngayon, na yung mga magulang po, kayo po yung hands-on talaga sa ating mga kabataan. Di ba, Teacher Mardy? How about you po? Ano yung excitement nyo ngayon? If you will rate po, Teacher Mardy, ano po yung nararamdaman nyo ngayon?
Alam mo, Teacher Rubelin, over 10 ang aking excitement for today.
Wow.
Kasi yung technology, kahit po preschool teacher ako, meron din po yan kahit sa preschool level, yung mga young learners natin. Naku, kung alam nyo lang po, sobrang mas magaling pa sila sa atin minsan, yung paglaro ng mga applications, pagbukas ng mga ating mga cellphone, para magugulat na lang tayo, ay, marunong ka na magbukas, pa-swipe na kahit ilang taon pa lang, mga 1-year-old, 2-year-olds. Kung marunong na po talaga sa paggamit ng ating technology, no?
Yes po, at lalo na po ngayon 'no, ako nga na-amaze ako sa mga, grade 4, grade 5 students po kasi marami na silang collaborative projects na din, eh. So ayan, and for our opening remarks po para ma-open na ito formally, Teacher Marley 'no, isa sa mga Microsoft partner natin dito sa DepEd, siya po ang Education Program Manager of Microsoft Philippines at of course, isa din po siyang Microsoft Innovative Educator Master Trainer. And he is very committed po in training and educating educators in the Philippines. Yes, isa po siya sa pinakamakisig po na supporter of women empowerment and enablement. Please help me welcome everyone, Mr. Jomar De Leon. Yan, napakagwapo po ni Sir Jomar po.
Hi
Ayan.
everyone, thank you for that very wonderful introduction, Miss Rubelin. Hindi
Yes
hindi ako
po.
prepared. Thank you. So, magandang umaga sa lahat ng mga nanonood na guro, ng mga magulang, mga estudyante. Again, my name is Jomar De Leon, Education Program Manager from Microsoft Philippines. Sa mga sumubaybay sa ating session last week, itutuloy natin ngayon ang ating celebration ng Women's Month. So ang topic natin right now is about technology. And para lang sa kaalaman ng lahat, kung mapapansin nyo, ang teknolohiya ay walang kinikilalang kasarian. And para ma-explain ko ang aking point further, ihahambing ko ito sa isa sa mga pinakamalapit sa atin, ang ating wika, ang wikang Filipino. Miss Mardy, naririnig mo ba ako? Ang tanong ko ay, ano sa tingin mo yung translation, Filipino translation ng pronoun na he and she?
Ako, he and she. Napaisip ako dun he
Ikaw,
and
Ma'am
she.
Ruberlin,
Hmm,
ano sa tingin mo ang Filipino translation ng he and
eto.
she?
Wala po, parang siya lang.
'Di
Siya
ba
ay gwapo,
wala?
siya ay maganda.
Tama.
Wala.
Tama po,
Tama.
tama po. Wala pong direct na translation ang he and she. Kung mapapansin nyo, ang pronouns po ng wikang Filipino ay sila, amin, tayo, akin, siya, ako.
Yes.
So, it is more communal than it is gender specific. So,
Mm.
sa larangan ng linguistic anthropology o ang pag-aaral ng kultura base sa pag-aaral ng wika, ito daw ay maaaring patunay na ang ating mga ninuno ay hinulma ang ating wika para sa mga pinapahalagahan nila. In short, mas pinapahalagahan natin mga Pilipino ang komunidad bukod sa kasarian. So sa programming din naman, marami tayong languages na fina-follow. So may C++, may Java, may Python, may HTML, may binary code nga yung mga 1 and 0. Kung naiintindihan niyo po yun kasi ako po hindi. So sa mga lengguwaheng pong ito, wala pong nagsasabi na susundin ka lamang ng application or susundin ka lamang ng computer pag ang programmer ay isang lalaki. So, marami pong tanyag na personalidad sa larangan ng teknolohiya. Kunyari na lang si Miss Hedy Lamar. Isa siyang Hollywood actress noong 1930s bago maggera. So, siya ang nag-develop ng radio guidance system para ma-detect yung mga missiles sa panahon ng World War. And itong radio guidance system na to, by the way, ang dinevelop ngayon para maging Wi-Fi. Kung hindi dahil kay Miss Hedy Lamar, wala tayong Wi-Fi. Kung hindi dahil sa isang babae, wala tayong Wi-Fi. And ano na lang, for example na lang, sino po may kakilala kay Neil Armstrong? Di ba
Alam ko
siya
yan,
po ang,
kilala ko rin yan.
kilala niya, di ba? First man on the moon. How about si Alan Shepard na first American in space? Pero sino ang may kakilala kay Katherine Johnson? Ang babae na nag-compute ng trajectory para hindi maligaw yung mga space shuttle sa kalawakan. So in short lang po, maraming kababaihan ang nasa likod ng kasaysayan ang nagpaunlad ng teknolohiya. So in today's session, we will learn more about our speaker's journey to be successful in the field of technology. So sa Microsoft po kasi, we value and we honor the contribution of every woman in this field. So we even have this program, DigiGirls. Ito yung annual na programa po namin to encourage young learners to take up STEM and to bridge that gender gap. Kasi po, mas marami pa rin nag-enroll na lalaki sa STEM, and wala pong masama doon, but we want to make the playing field equal. We want to let the young girls know na kaya nila kasi kinaya din naman ng iba, and may mga speakers tayo na kinakaya nila ngayon. So in partnership with the Department of Education, dahil aligned din naman po ang ating mission, ang ating vision sa pag-empower ng kababaihan, we are here today. And we both believe that when women rise, we all rise. So back to you, Miss Mordy, and back to you, Miss Rubelin, and please enjoy this session. Thank you so much for attending.
Thank you very much po, Mr. Jomar De Leon. Nako, opening remarks pa lang, madami na tayong natutunan. Grabeng yung wifi pala at babae po pala ang tumulong para magkaroon tayo na
Yes.
gamit na gamit. Dahil ngayon sa pandemic, kung wala tayong wifi, walang online learning, tigil ang edukasyon. Hindi natin maisisigaw ang sulong edukalidad. Tama po ba yun, Teacher Rubilin?
Tama po.
Kaya yung
Now,
mga ano din, yung mga wife diyan, napakahalaga din po yun, lalo na sa mga kalalakihan. At before I will proceed po kay Teacher Mardy, no, pinapasalamatan po namin at amin po ni-recognize yung mga sumusuporta sa mga babae. Siyempre, ang mga lalaki yon. Kayo yun, Sir Jomar.
Opo, he for she campaign.
Mm.
ayan. At po sa ating mga nag-good morning po sa ating comment box, patuloy lang po kayong mag-good morning. Nakikita ko po may mga nanggaling Davao, merong mga Cebu. So saan panig po ng Pilipinas, good morning po talaga sa inyong lahat. At
Sige po,
Yan.
bago po tayo pumunta sa ating first speaker, gusto ko lang po ulit magpasalamat and gusto po magbabay, and thank you po sa pag-attend ng session na to. Thank you.
thank you po ulit, Mr. Jomar De Leon of Microsoft Philippines. At ipagpatuloy nyo lang po ang pagbati sa ating chat box at itatry po naming mabasa lahat ng iyan maya-maya pa lamang. At para po bigyan kayo ng unang clue para sa ating first speaker, please type naman po AI for Tagalog. Teacher Rubilin, familiar ka po ba sa AI?
Yan ba yung artificial intelligence, Teacher
Yes,
Mardy?
tama po kayo dyan. Yung artificial intelligence na minsan naririnig natin mostly sa mga machines, robots, and computers. So again,
Mm.
clue at please type AI for Tagalog. 'Di ba usually AI English palagi yung naiisip natin, 'di ba? Pero this one, AI for Tagalog. Ayan, nakita ko na AI for Tagalog. Nakita ko ready na ang ating mga viewers. So our first speaker graduated with a bachelor's degree focused in computer science and information technology, major in computer network engineering in Asia Pacific College. She worked with big companies such as Smart and PLDT. Sa ngayon, siya po ang Chief Operating Officer of Squeaky Wheel Studio, which is a game development company based in the Philippines that aims to be a developer of thematically unique PC strategy and simulation games. Also, she is the co-founder of Indigo Research, kung saan they conduct artificial intelligence research that focuses on natural language processing, computer vision, and applied complex systems. Let's all welcome Miss Marika Uchida, who will share with us her journey in the world of technology. Bigyan po natin ng isang napakasiyang virtual clap si Miss Marika Uchida. Miss Marika. Ayan. Siyempre, pa-suspense muna, no, Teacher Rubilin?
Opo, I'm so excited. Ayan na siya.
Yan na!
Hi!
Hi po, Miss Marika. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Sige. Piniprepare ko lang yung slide. Sige po. Hi, magandang umaga po. I-share ko lang po yung aking screen.
Yes, alam mo, Miss Marika, excited na silang malaman yung mga isi-share mo sa atin tungkol sa technology.
Yes, kasi kakaiba to Teacher Mardy eh. AI for Tagalog, 'di ba? So napaka-timely po.
Oo.
Ayan
At
na.
saka, women in research yan, si Miss Marica.
Actually, more support. No, sige. Kwento ko pa later. So, good morning po mga teachers. Actually, medyo nahihiya ako kasi first time ko itong gawin. Yung mag-live. Sige po. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. So, ako po si Marika Uchida. So, hindi ko na masyado babanggitin. So, I'm the current COO of Squeaky Wheel Studio. So, mamaya papakita ko sa inyo yung game namin. And I'm also the co-founder of Indigo Research. Okay, sige, start na po ako ha. Ayan,
Sige
tingin
po.
po. Sige, check natin yung comments. Ayan, okay, sige po. Actually, so yan, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Paano ba to? Ako ba dapat yung mag-ano? So, before I start, I would like to greet all our women na Happy Women's Month, Happy Women's Day last March 8. And ito po yung parang favorite quote ko from social media na nakikita ko siyang parati. So each time a woman stands up for herself without knowing it possibly, without claiming it, she stands up for all women. So hopefully, ma-inspire ko po kayong lahat na na pumasok din sa tech na world. Ayan, sige. So ako po si Marika Uchida again. So ito po yung mukha ko and ang aking avatar. So yung avatar po ay para sa aming game. Yun. So, introduce ko lang po yung sarili ko. So, maliban sa pangalan ko, so mahilig ako sa kape. Sana makarelate din kayo. So, mahilig po ako sa kape. Meron din po akong alagang aso. At mahilig po ako sa fountain pen. At mahilig din ako mag-travel. Mag-comment po kayo kung mahilig din po kayo mag-travel para makita ko. So, ayan. Anyway, sige po. So I'm the current COO of Squeaky Wheel. So, meron po kaming dalawang game na ginawa. So, meron po kaming Academia School Simulator and Political Animals. So, actually, yung game po na to, makikita niyo sa picture, ako lang po yung babae. Yun po. So, ang trabaho ko po ay mag-manage ng finance and day-to-day operations. Ayun. So, we are a very, very small team. Nakita niyo, ano lang po kami? 6 lang po kami. Ayan. And then also, I'm the co-founder of Indigo Research. So Indigo Research is a local research company focused on artificial intelligence and NLP. Na-mention ni teacher kanina. Ayun. So gumagawa po kami ng research na related siya sa artificial intelligence. So alam niyo po kasi sa Pilipinas, sa Pilipinas po kasi, kailangan po talaga, or at least kahit actually hindi lang po sa Philippines, actually sa buong mundo, bago po magkaroon ng isang product, kailangan po talaga ng matindihang research and development. So, yan po ang ginagawa namin. So, gumagawa po kami ng mga platforms para sa yung image vision, and then may recommender system din po kami na lahat po yan ay backed ng AI research. Ayun po. So yan po yung team namin. So again, ako lang po ulit yung babae. So okay lang po yun kasi at least again, sabi nga ni Maya Angelou, okay lang yan basta nire-represent mo yung yung world. Ayun po. Na girl ka. Sige po. So, balik po tayo sa topic natin. So, why is STEM education so important? So, today po, ikikwento ko kung paano ako nakarating sa position ko ngayon. So, ikikwento ko lang siya. So, nung bata po kasi ako, ang gusto ko talaga maging astronaut. Tapos, siguro nung high school, gusto ko na maging dentistry. Gusto ko mag-dentistry. So, anyway, hindi siya natuloy kasi nag-computer science po ako. Pero okay lang po yun kasi I think yung common denominator naman po ng mga gusto ko ay science pa rin. So, nag-computer science po ako sa Asia Pacific College. And then yung kinuha ko pong major nung time na yon ay Computer Network Engineering. So, actually, ano po ba yung Computer Network Engineering? So, ano ba yung, bakit special siya? So kasi po, actually ang network engineering, yan po yung nagto-troubleshoot ng internet nyo, ng router nyo. So usually, pag nalaman nila ganun yung course ko, ang unang tanong sa akin lagi, Miss, kaya mo bang mag-hack? Mga ganun, pero syempre hindi. Pero ayun, and then, or ako yung taga-ayos ng router namin, ganyan. So ako yung laging takbuhan ng tao. So yun, okay naman siya. Hindi ko lang siya na-pursue. Sige, kwento ko mamaya kung bakit hindi ko siya na-pursue. At least yung technical. So ito siya. So actually, to be fair, nagamit ko naman po yung computer science because of course I'm running a tech company. So without kung wala po yung college background, yung computer science background ko nung college, mahihirapan po talaga akong mag-adjust sa companies na hinahandle ko ngayon. Kasi lahat po talaga digital po talaga lahat nung management namin from our meetings ever since before pandemic ano na po talaga kami medyo digital na talaga lahat ng namin operations namin. So nung college po ako actually aside from the usual technical skills like programming, networking, ano pa ba? Yun, may mga natutunan. So because of this, so dahil student din ako ng college, naging project manager din ako. So actually thankful din ako sa APC kasi sa APC kasi parang super pinupush talaga yung project management and yung real life learning, no? So actually yung pagiging project manager ko sa sa mga subjects, kung may thesis po, I'm sure dumaan po tayo lahat sa thesis, no? So usually po pag sa thesis namin, ako po yung assigned project manager. So nagamit ko po talaga siya sa pagrarun ng companies ngayon. And yung pagiging organization officer ko po, taas po yung kamay nyo yung mga officers po dati ng organization nyo ng college kayo. I'm sure madami po tayong officers dyan. Yung mga active, ayun, si Sir Marius Biol. So, naiintindihan niyo po kung saan nanggaling yung pagiging bibo ko. So, and then, eventually po, nag-volunteer po ako. So, nag-volunteer ako. So, sinabay ko yung org and then school. So, kasi feeling ko dati, kaya ko lahat gawin. To be fair, kaya ko naman po, nakagraduate naman po ako. And, ayun. So nagsimula po talaga yung story ko sa DevCon. So, nung 18 po ako, in-invite po ako ng DevCon Pioneers na i-officialize namin si DevCon Philippines. I'm sure narinig nyo na po si DevCon. Medyo household name na sila ngayon eh. So, ako po yung parang pinaka-bata nung time na yon. Nag-organize po kami ng mga DevCon, campus DevCon. So, umiikot po kami sa around Luzon. We visit schools and then we bring in mga speakers. Tapos, nagtuturo po yung mga speakers ng technology, ganun po. Kasi nung time na yon, nung 18 pa lang ako, hindi ko na sabihin ko anong year, medyo mahirap po talaga kasi yung parang technology outreach. Hindi po kasi tulad ngayon na lahat available na. Iba po kasi siya nung time na yon. Anyway, so before I start, i-share ko po tong favorite quote ko from Richard Branson na if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity but you are not sure you can do it, say yes and then learn how to do it later. So I'm sharing this because sa lahat ng naging adventures ko for the past 10 years, ito po talaga yung binabasa ko lagi na kunwari may gagawin akong bago, natatakot ako lagi kasi syempre mahirap po mag-start ng company, mahirap din mag-run ng company. Hindi naman ako graduate ng business or management para alam mo yun, para ibigay po sa akin yung ganong position. So ito po yung binabasa ko lagi na quote na ito po. So ang sinasabi dito, kung takot kang gawin yung bagong bagay na yan, oo ka lang. Tapos pag-aralan mo na lang kung paano mo siya gagawin later. Kasi kung magaling naman po kayo, wala naman yan sa background. Magaling siya, masipag po talaga kayo at magagawa niyo rin yan eventually. Ayan po. So yung background ko po, so after DevCon, sakto po, pagka-graduate ko ng college, nilapitan po ako ng mga managers sa Smart. So nung time na yun, Smart Developer Network. So kinuha nila akong technical program manager to handle their community. So doon po nanggaling yung doon po napunta yung energy ko sa pag-organize ng mga events ng college ako. Tapos kumakausap din ako ng dev, and at the same time, meron po akong platform na minamanage. Tinutulungan ko yung boss ko. And then eventually, after a few years, lumipat po ako ng startup, lumipat ako ng SkyEye. So drone company naman po yan. So SkyEye is a local startup that, we assemble our own drones. So ginagawa po namin yung sarili naming drone technically. And then during that time, during those years, Voyager and Talas hired me as their consultant. So Voyager is the mother company of Paymaya and Smart Money Inc. And then Talas is the data science arm of PLDT before. So, ayun po. And now, I'm with Squeaky Wheel Studio. So, it's a game company. So, kung makikita niyo po yung trend, lahat po ng tinrabahuan ko ay tech companies. So, nakatulong po talaga kasi ng sobra yung background ko. I-explain ko po later kung paano siya nakatulong. Pero, kung hindi po ako kung hindi siguro computer science yung kinuha kong course, baka sa iba ako napunta, baka iba na yung work ko ngayon. Pero happy naman po ako at hindi po ako nagsisisi na ito po yung kinuha kong course kahit medyo lang din siya. Sige po. So anyway, so yun po yung background ko. And then, so balik po tayo sa topic so why is it important? Bakit siya important na sa buhay ko ngayon? Ano yung naitulong nung science, technology, sa buhay ko, no? So actually, nakatulong po siya kasi sa lahat po ng trabaho ko, lahat po ng ginagawa ko, gamit ko po yung computer ko. Actually, parang yun po yung reason kung bakit nagsa-stand out ako sa work ko kasi sa totoo lang po, hindi po talaga lahat ay techie. Kumbaga, hindi lahat marunong gumamit ng computer ng maayos. So ngayon, yes. Pero dati po kasi parang sobrang hindi po talaga siya, hindi po siya usual, no? So, dahil doon, namamanage ko yung projects ko, yung tasks ko, kumbaga yung task management ko, mas madali siyang ayusin. Yung oras ko dahil sa Microsoft Calendar. Actually, yun yung una namin ginamit dati. So, mas na-manage ko yung schedule ko everyday. So, mga ganong basic, mga basic na use ng technology at least. So, mas madali sa akin i-manipulate yung mga trabaho ko dahil lahat kasi digital eh. So, hindi na siya paulit-ulit, mas centralized siya. And then, mas efficient na po ako magtrabaho. Kasi, imagine niyo kunwari, gagawa ako ng report, kunwari financial report, hindi ko na po siya isusulat sa notebook, diretso na po siya sa Microsoft Excel. Kasi nung time na yun, Microsoft Excel yung magandang yung magandang tool para mag-compile ng mga information, lalo na po akong numbers actually. Tapos nung college po ako, tinuruan din po kasi kami ng stat. So, malaking tulong po talaga yon actually. Ngayon, parang at least yung automation, hindi na po, yung learning curve ko po sa bagong technology na similar po doon, hindi na po ganun kahirap. Kasi nga, lagi ko siyang ginagawa nung college hanggang sa nag-work na ako. So, parang natural na sa akin na pag may binigay sa akin task, lahat yan digital na. So, ayun. So, mas efficient siya. So, ito po, with the right tools, anything is possible. So, imagine, I was juggling several jobs at the same time. So without, technology, sobrang hirap siguro. Actually, sobrang laking tulong talaga ng technology sa mga tao actually, kahit sa teachers, ayun. And then, so aside from tools, I believe na, attitude is also an important thing for your career, kasi kasi patient din eh. Patience is the key actually. Ayun. So, balik po tayo sa tools. Actually, gusto ko lang po to i-share. Actually, dati, hindi pa naman po uso yung mga Zoom, wala pong ganon. So, nung time po namin, Skype talaga yung pinaka ginagamit namin for video conferencing, mga video call. Wala pa naman po dating Messenger. Hindi pa ganun ka-efficient si Facebook Messenger dati. So, ang pinakauna po talaga ay Skype. So, as you know, Skype is a Microsoft, it's Microsoft owned. So actually, yan po talaga yung parang mga tools na tumulong sa akin sa work ko ngayon. Nagagamit pa rin po yung programming skills ko, pero mas nagagamit na po talaga yung yung management skill. So, I use PowerPoint. Ngayon, medyo magaling na ako mag-PowerPoint. So, kasi college pa lang kami, tinuturuan na kaming gumamit ng PowerPoint. Actually, hindi nyo napapansin, pero someday, kapag nasa management na kayo sa companies, maraming PowerPoint presentations ang gagawin ninyo ng mga students nyo. So, feeling ko, important din talaga itong PowerPoint presentation skills. Actually, skill siya eh. Hindi siya konting-konting tao ang kayang gumawa ng magandang presentation. So sana nag-agree po kayo. I'm sure mga teachers gamit na gamit niyo ang PowerPoint ngayon kasi ginagamit niyo po siya sa inyong mga syllabus, di po ba? Pati po yung Microsoft Word, pati yan, Excel, yung favorite ko. Microsoft Visio, actually ginagamit ko po siya ng project manager ako. Pag gumagawa po kami ng charts, ng flow chart, ganyan. So, try nyo rin po siyang gamitin. Sobrang dali niya pong, mas maganda po siyang gamitin kaysa yung sa PowerPoint ng mga shapes. Mas automated po si Visio. So, actually, nung college po ako, yan po yung gamit ng namin magkakaklase kasi madali po talaga gumawa ng flowcharts tsaka diagrams using Microsoft Visio. And then, nung nag-work na po ako ay Outlook. So actually, kung mapapansin nyo, tools po talaga yung kailangan ko dun sa mga, at least, yung mga nagamit ko sa school, hanggang sa nagtrabaho na po ako, parang yung Microsoft tools and other tools pa rin talaga yung tumulong sa akin. So, without my background actually sa science and programming, computer science, mahihirapan akong gamitin to lahat. So it is also important, yung technologies, applied in everyday. So, ayun. So, anyway, so yung advice, okay, so actually mabilisan lang talaga tong kwento ko, pero, so ito po yung advice ko for everyone. So just keep swimming. So ito po, maliban dun sa sinabi ni Branson, ito rin po yung favorite quote ko na I keep I keep sharing this to everyone. Napanood yun na po ba si Finding Nemo? So ito po si Dory. So si Dory kasi kahit anong fail niya sa kanyang, anong mga failure niya sa life, imagine niyo nawala na sila, muntik na silang muntik na may mangyari sa kanila. Ang advice na lang dun sa daddy ni Nemo na just keep swimming. Kumanta pa ako. So just keep swimming. So just keep swimming through the tide. Mahirap po talaga ganun po talaga ang buhay. Kailangan trial and error po talaga siya. Nag-agree po ba kayo? So wag po kayong magi-give up. And ito po, sabi ni John Maxwell, 90% of all those who fail are not actually defeated, they simply quit. So, kung dumating man ako kung nasaan man po ako ngayon, I can say na I'm already successful because I think na hindi pa naman namin a-achieve yung pinakagusto namin sa companies namin. Pero, feeling ko naman nasa right position ako since I'm a bit young para sa trabaho ko. But yung thing po kasi doon, never po kasi ako nag-give up kahit sobrang hirap niya, kahit yung tech hindi ko na naiintindihan kasi if you can imagine from program management to community development to product management to project management. So parang ang dami kong pinagdaanan na lahat po tinatry ko kung ano yung parang ano yung parang perfect for me. Tapos, nung huli, na-realize ko, kaya pala pinapahirapan ako dati ng life, ng universe. Kasi, nagagamit ko siya ngayon sa pag-run ng companies. Kasi lahat po ng mga natutunan ko, yung mga small percentage ng mga trabaho ko nagamit ko siya lahat ngayon. Kasi po pag may startup kayo, maliit lang po yung team nyo. So usually ikaw na rin yung CEO, ikaw pa yung COO, ikaw pa yung CTO, ikaw pa yung CFO. So normal po yun. So siguro kung hindi ko po nakuha yung ganung skill, hindi ko siya natutunan, feeling ko mahihirapan po akong mag-run ng companies ngayon and para tulungan yung mga partners and founders ko. So I guess I'll end my kwento dito. So if teachers, may mga ano po ba kayo, questions kayo, pwede niyo pong i-post sa comment para masagot natin. Ayun po. So thank you at sana na-inspire po kayo. Na-inspire po kayo sa aking maikling kwento. Ayun po. Sige po. Hi po, Mr. Farrell Cavalier. Ayan, hi. Yun na yung mga host, ang magagandang host natin. Ayun po. So, actually, medyo iniklian ko lang po talaga yung talk para mas maraming questions. I'm sure may tanong po kayo sa akin, Teacher Rubilin and Teacher Mardy. Sige, pwede nyo na pong tanongin kayo. Ayun.
Yan. So, thank you po, Miss Marika, for your story and for sharing po us your journey. Natuwa nga po ako dun sa sinabi nyo na say yes, then learn how to do it later.
Yes, actually. Opo.
Sobrang na tumatak siya sa puso ko. Teacher Rubilin, pa-turn on po ng mic.
Hello po, napakaganda po ng story ninyo, Miss Marika, no? Very inspiring po siya, lalo na po sa mga kababaihan na sana they will consider STEM talaga kasi base sa ano po ninyo, sa sinabi ninyo, I know hindi madali, maraming challenges po.
Yes.
Marami po talagang mga kaganapan na minsan hindi natin ginugusto.
Totoo po.
Pero kayo po yung living testament po. Ayan, bata-bata pa. Pero, ayan.
Try lang po ng try, actually. Ano po siya. Actually, mahirap din po yung laging ako yung girl sa team. Pero okay lang po yun kasi at least pinag-uusapan niya namin ng friends ko, at least parang start na rin na nagkakaroon ng mas maraming girls na nagtatry maging CEO. Kasi ngayon lang naman po dumadami yung ganun kung titingnan nyo or sa start ng companies, usually po kasi talaga ano yan mga lalaki po talaga yan. Kasi siguro kasi instinct nila mas matapang talaga ang lalaki. So, di ba, tama po. Tapos pag babae kasi mas ano tayo mas motherly kasi tayo di ba? Kaya usually nilalagay po sa management ang girls kasi tayo yung mas kaya mag-sustain. Natural project managers po kasi ang mga babae. Kaya mas na-manage talaga. I think mag-agree kayo doon. Naturally, project managers po talaga tayong mga girls. Kaya yun. At least na dumadami naman na po yung mga founders na babae. So, buti na lang.
Ayan po, Miss Marika, no, may tanong lang po ako kasi teacher ako. So, ano pong may share niyo po sa mga teachers po na katulad namin to motivate our students, to encourage them to consider STEM?
Actually po kasi, yung world po kasi natin, mabilis po talaga siyang nag-change. And actually, pag hindi po kayo nakisabay sa innovation, mahihirapan po talaga yung adjustment niyo sa lahat actually ng bagay sa application. Kasi I'm sure Teacher Rubilin and Teacher Mardy sa bahay nyo, naka full wifi na rin kayo ngayon. Ano pa ba? Tapos I'm sure nung nag-start yung pandemic, actually baka before may mga cameras na rin kayo for your online teaching. Baka may ano na rin po ba kayo, Alexa, yung hello Alexa, Google, mga ganon, parang ano po yun, parang feeling ko eventually lahat po talaga ay connected na talaga siya sa internet someday. Kasi number one, it's cheaper, so it's efficient, no, yung sharing, yung collaboration. So kung ayaw, so feeling ko Kaya gusto ko rin siya i-encourage kasi gusto ko rin syempre dumami yung women in science. Para marami rin, eventually may ma-hire din kami ng mga girls na, AI engineers. Hopefully, we can train. More students will be interested to learn it. Actually, sa totoo lang po, yung mga magagaling po namin na AI engineers are graduate, ano sila, mga BS Math and Engineering. So, ano po talaga, nandun po yung opportunity kasi eventually po kasi everything will be digital na someday. So it's good to be in front. It's good to be, it's good to know these things kasi kaysa naman pag-aaralan mo na lang siya tapos it's too late. Actually lahat po ng tinuturo ng mga teachers natin, alam niyo na, I'm sure naririnig niyo po yung joke na hindi ka naman hindi mo naman nagagamit yung math tsaka science sa real world. Actually, hindi po totoo yun. Sa trabaho ko po ngayon, lahat may science tsaka math, actually. Sa totoo lang po, lalo na yung math, kasi pag kunwari, gumagawa kami ng financial projection, hindi naman po English ang skill ko doon. Actually, math po yun. Basic addition and subtraction yun. So, hopefully, our kids, in this generation, they don't take it for granted kasi they feel like they won't use it in the future when in fact, the harder the task is, parang mas logic yung ginagamit niya sa decision making. Alam niyo po, actually yung logic, yung logical reasoning ko nakuha ko yan ng college eh. It's actually part of the math, parang math department yung logic namin ng college. So actually gamit na gamit ko siya ngayon kasi when we're making business decisions, hindi lagi heart ang ginagamit po namin. Dapat laging may logical reasoning. So, I mean, yun. So, hopefully, your students can appreciate math and science. Kasi kung gusto nilang maging CEO ng malaking company, gusto nilang maging Microsoft someday, it's really science and math, actually. Malaking tulong talaga siya. Technology is a good intervention between, the two, but everything lies na parang sana nga mataas yung grades ko dati sa math eh. Alam mo yung sana nag-effort pa ako kasi feeling ko baka mas malayo na yung narating ko ngayon, to be honest. So may konting regrets but I don't think na hindi naman talaga siya nakakalungkot kasi okay naman yung state ko ngayon and I'm happy actually. Hindi ko na kwento actually squeaky wheel, working in squeaky wheel is a dream job actually. So napanaginipan ko talaga siya dati na magtatrabaho ako sa game dev company. So nung nangyari siya, parang super happy ako tapos ano pa siya, the position was really, good kasi nasa management ako agad. So anyway, I mean, yun lang po, parang although business is a good subject to start companies, tech companies, English, business, entrepreneurship class. I think magandang foundation po talaga ang science and math. Like pag mas magaling kayo sa science and math, you'll get good grades, you'll get good scholarships, you get noticed, 'di ba? People trust you more kasi they know na na you're intelligent. Actually, that's may factor 'yon actually when you're getting partners. Ayun po. So, I guess, ang point ko lang doon, at least 60% of what I do now, it's because of science and math and technology. So, and innovation actually. So, the other one is like business na, pero kasi normal naman po yung business and finance na topic. So, yeah.
Wow, ang galing niyo talaga, no, Miss Marika. Sobra.
Teacher Rubelin, meron nga dito, sabi ni Ms. Zenaida Navarro sa ating comments, relate much ako sa'yo, Miss Marika. Saying yes is the key to open opportunities that leads to success. So, thank you for the inspiration. God bless. O, di ba, Miss Marika? Isa-isa na kaming na-inspire ng iyong story.
Sobra po. And speaking with that, no, sa nasabi kanina ni Miss Marika, hindi lang talaga siya nagtagal doon sa pagiging employee lang, no? Yung na ano talaga ng puso ko, yung pagiging young entrepreneur niyo po, Miss Marika. Kaya po, may tanong po ako, what can you recommend to students po who wants to become an entrepreneur in IT? Someday, kasi alam natin, maraming ano po dyan pagkakataon na magkapera talaga. Yung magiging CEO ka na company, yung hindi talaga naipasok sa mga kaisipan ng ating kabataan po. Ayan po, kayo din po yung isang matatag na halimbawa po. Hindi lang sa mga kalalakihan, lalo na po sa mga kababaihan.
Actually, ano lang po, always say yes and learn to say no. Pero siguro yung advice ko kung paano makarating, yun nga po, parang just keep saying yes to all the opportunities that, may come your way and, study hard. Yun talaga yung gusto kong balikan. Kung pwede ko lang balikan yung kinder pa lang ako, ginalingan ko na talaga alam mo yung nagpabibo na talaga ako. Alam mo yun. Sineryoso ko yung subjects ko. I think, yun po kasi yung problem ngayon with kids, they don't really appreciate the foundation. I think it's really important. Yun yung parang kung gusto kong balikan, babalikan ko po. Mag-aaral talaga ako ng mabuti. Kasi, syempre, pag bata po, di ba, medyo ayaw natin yung math saka science. And kasi yung mahirap, maraming minimemorize. Pero, pagdating pala ng araw, parang dumadali po kasi dumadali yung buhay kapag medyo familiar na kayo dun kung magaling kayo sa math actually. Math po talaga yung feeling ko, pinaka-okay sana. Kung ginalingan ko sana, nag-aral ako doon. Pero, kung gusto po talaga ng kung gusto niyo pong i-encourage yung mga students nyo to, take entrepreneurship someday, I think magsa-start po yan sa tiwala sa sarili. Parang, I think as teachers, yung purpose niyo po sa students niyo, aside from teaching them the usual subjects, it's also to encourage them. Kasi po, in fairness nung college po ako, marami pong naniniwala sa akin sa APC. So feeling ko dun talaga siya nang galing na, tsaka sa mentors ko po. So actually get mentors. I think yung early mentors talaga yung teachers. As teachers, you are the direct mentors of the students. So if actually you plant the idea na actually magaling ka, may leadership skill ka, yung may potential ka, ano kasi yan unconsciously na i-embed siya sa brain. And then sasabihin niya sa sarili niya, may leadership skill pala ako. Alam mo yung nag-work yun alam niyo po yung The Secret, yung nagma-manifest yung sinasabi niyo. So actually totoo po yun. So kung ako po siguro kung teacher ako, siguro lahat ng students ko sasabihin ko kahit hindi mataas yung grades yan, i-encourage ko, hindi actually magaling ka Alam mo yung lagi niyo pong sasabihin na magaling ka, actually work harder, yung mga ganun para makuha mo yung potential mo kasi may potential naman talaga. Malaking tulong po actually yung words. Hindi lang siya agad nagma-manifest, pero malaking tulong po siya, at least for me. Kasi yung mga mentors ko po, lagi nila akong sinasabihan na magaling ka, may potential ka. So, feeling ko malaking bagay po talaga yon kasi kung lugmok na po kasi kayo alam mo sad na kayo, kasi hindi na ko nga yung gusto niyong client, babalikan niyo po yung yung sinasabi sa inyo na actually hindi, magaling ka. So totoo po yun actually. Yun yung parang important talaga. Lalo na kung mga elementary po yan. Kasi pag lalo nyo pong dinown yung bata, alam nyo naman po yung mangyayari, lalong titigas yung ulo. I think mahirap rin po yata yun sa inyo ngayon kasi lahat, Zoom po, di ba? Or Google Teams, so lahat online na talaga ngayon. So, I'm sure it's harder to manage. I think, so alam ko po yun kasi nag-try po ako mag-law school actually nung pandemic. So, nahirapan po ako kasi online. So, it was harder to express my emotions. Sa law school kasi puro recitation po, di ba? So, medyo nahirapan ako. Kaya, tinigil ko muna. Pero nakikita ko po yung struggle talaga ng teachers, So, in fairness po, off topic, saludo po ako sa inyo, lalo na sa mga teachers na nag-handle ng more than 20 students at a time. It's really hard. So, ayun po. At least yun lang. Actually, basic lang po, i-mentor nyo lang po yung mga bata. Actually, yun lang po talaga. Mentorship. Kasi, kapag ano sila, well, ako dati kapag encourage kasi ako, okay talaga siya eh. Parang mas sumisipag ako mag-aral, mag-try, gano'n. So, okay lang po mag-fail. Okay din mag-fail. Wag lang masyado sa grades kasi baka hindi na gumraduate. Parang study harder, parang ganun lang po. Mga basic, kasi I'm sure elementary. Students in high school, wala pa masyadong ano yan eh. So, embed na lang siguro yung leadership and bravery skills, with the technical skills. Ayun. Sana
Thank you po.
po.
Yan. Thank you po, Miss Marika, sa mga i-share nyo sa amin na words of wisdom. For sure, ang ating mga teachers, ang ating mga students na nanonood po ngayon sa ating event ay talaga pong nakakakuha ng napakadaming inspirasyon para ituloy nila ang STEM at makuha at gawin nilang path yun sa kanilang future. Ayan. Thank you, Miss Marika, for...
Hi, Miss Linda. May nag-hi pala. Ay, si Miss Linda. Ay, nakita ko yung comment. Sorry. Hi, Miss Linda. Siya. Actually, si Miss Linda, matagal ko na siyang parang ano pa lang ako, college pa lang ako. Actually, she's a dean of a college in North Luzon. Tama po ba, Miss Linda? Ayun. So, shout out, Miss Linda. Hello po. Ayun. Nanonood pala siya.
Ayan, for sure si Miss Linda is very proud din po sa inyo dahil nakikita niya na po yung naging success nyo sa ating field of STEM.
Yes.
So,
Ayan, no? Yung success story niyo po, Miss Marika, I know po, mas magpa-progress pa yun kasi ang bata niyo pa, no? Ayan, so kung may masasabi po kayo sa mga manonood po natin bago po kayo malis, Miss Marika?
Sabi po ni Dory kanina sa Finding Nemo, just keep swimming. So, para po sa lahat ng teachers natin yan, na I'm sure nag-challenge po talaga yung itong pandemic. So, sana habaan niyo pa po yung pasensya niyo sa inyong mga students. Yun lang po. Actually, pati po sa life in general, just keep swimming. So, kapag feeling nyo end na ng road, hindi pa end ng road yan. So, langoy lang ng langoy. Kasi may reason kung bakit nangyayari yung challenges. Ayun po. Thank you!
Ayan. So, thank you po ulit, Miss Marika. So, Teacher Rubeline?
Yes, no, ang dami nating natutunan, Miss Mardy. Parang ang sarap kung pwede palang i-extend yung time na makapag-share pa si Miss Marika. Pero ayan, maraming salamat po, Miss Marika, again, in behalf po sa ETU. Ayan, we are so happy po of having you this morning. And I know po, marami pong may share pa na mga insight yung mga nanonood sa atin. So, ngayon po, magkakaroon po tayo ng isang activity via mentimeter.com. It's a word cloud po na may tanong dyan, what inspires you about STEM sa mga manunod po namin, no? Yung mga magulang, mga guro. I know may mga mag-aaral din pong nanonood sa atin ngayon, Miss Mardy.
Opo, may
Ayan.
mga nakita nga po ako sa ating comments box na nanonood daw sila from dun sa kanilang division ng mga schools. So, good morning po sa inyong lahat.
Ayan, no? So, andyan na yung natin, mentimeter.com. So, para maka-express po kayo sa mga kaisipan nyo ngayon, punta po kayo sa menti.com. Ayan. menti.com, menti.com. At yung code po, 5471-2406. Ayan. I know po, marami po kayong may share dyan. Kung na-inspire po kayo kay Miss Marika, pwede din po niyong ipasok dyan. Again, punta po kayo sa www.menti.com and use the code 5471-2406. Ayan. Kung nakikita nyo sa screen nyo, Miss Mardy, may ano ba kayo? Ano yung tumatak talaga sa isip? Yun yung narinig kayo, yung nakinig kayo kanina kay Miss Marika.
Opo. Ang gusto ko talaga dyan, ano yan, technology is evolving. Kasi sabi niya nga, yung naging experience niya po sa computer science, nakatulong po para sa kanyang mga daily tasks para mag-succeed siya dun sa mga ginagawa niya ring project management. So, yung kanyang pagiging maalam sa computer science, and yung background niya, nakakatulong sa kanya para mas
Yes.
mapadali ang kanyang mga gawain everyday.
Ayan, then yung tumatak naman din sa akin po yung mga mentors daw niya na laging nagsasabi na, "Kaya mo 'yan, may potential ka." 'Di ba? Yung power of words po, Teacher Mardy 'no? Ano 'yun, activated na, nakaka-activate 'yun, nakaka-inspire, nakaka-motivate. Ayan na, may nag-say yes. Yes, digital efficiency, technology rocks. Ayan. So, yung mga nanonood diyan, what inspires you about STEM this morning? Uh, ayan, may
Gusto
sumagot
po na
na.
gusto rin po
Mm.
naming marinig. Ayan, oh, wow, inspiring. Oh, dumadami na sila, Teacher Rubilin.
Yes. I know po challenging po ang buhay 'no. Sinasabi nga ni Teacher Marika, "Go lang ng go, swim lang ng swim." Kahit minsan nahihirapan tayong lumangoy pero kailangan nating lumaban 'di ba? Ayan. Ay yung mga sagot nila, oh, ayan, may nakikita kong word na, keep swimming, ayan yung
Gusto ko rin yan.
na-highlighted po.
Gusto ko
Langoy-langoy
yung
lang.
tama. Tsaka
Oh, yan.
sabi dito, challenging but worth it. Challenging man pero worth it pa rin siya.
Yes, tama nga. STEM is the driving force. Meron din dito, oh, yes, yes, yes! Yes
Oh,
lang
'di
ng
ba?
yes.
At meron
Hmm,
dito, help of engineering. Oh, 'di ba? Tama naman, nakakatulong talaga yung technology sa ating mga iba't iba pang field. Sabi nga ni Miss Marika, yung kanyang pagiging computer science ay naging nakatulong para sa kanyang current position na COO ng Squeaky Wheels.
yes, then meron din dito lalo na sa mga kabataan ha, you need to study hard. Yeah, sabi nga ni Miss Marika, kung maibabalik niya lang nung mula pa ng kindergarten, kung pwede pa lang babalik siya sa school. Pero at least ngayon, through learning and exploration, ayan, mas may matutunan pa din po tayo. Ayan. Then, meron din dyan, exciting, say yes, that crops globally. Ayan.
Totoo. So, hindi lang siya pang Pilipinas, pang buong mundo, global talaga ang technology, 'no? Kaya nga po from here sa Philippines, nakakapag-coordinate tayo sa ating mga friends all over the world.
Yes, at of course po Miss Mardy 'no, yung pagiging innovative po natin. Just imagine 'no, siya yung, hindi basta-basta yung tinrabaho talaga ni Miss Marika o, yung hindi nakarinig kanina, Miss Mardy, ano nga ba si Miss, Marika, 'di ba researcher siya? Gusto ko yun, eh.
Opo. Opo, meron din siya yung sa Indigo Research, yun yung about naman sa kanilang artificial intelligence na gumagawa sila ng mga gano'n para i-relate sa mga iba't ibang platform.
Yes, at yung mga games na sila mismo ang gumagawa 'no, ang galing.
Opo.
Hmm.
Ay, gusto ko 'to, Teacher Rubilin. Sabi dito, competitive individuals. Totoo naman po, 'di ba? Mas marami kang skills na nade-develop 'pag talagang magaling ka sa technology at nakakaintindi ka at nakakasabay ka sa sobrang bilis ng pagbabago ng technology.
Yes, at siyempre po yung STEM talaga, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics is just around us. Nandiyan lang sila. Napakalaki po ng mga benefits nito kaya may sumagot dito na beneficial. Ayan. I love
Oo nga po.
math.
Oo nga, eh, nakita ko rin yun. I love math. Ikaw, Miss Teacher Rubilin, do you love math?
Ah, Not really, pero napaka-importante nun, eh, kaya I have to love it. I love math, I love science, lalo na yung mga languages natin, importante din po yun. Lalo na yung technology, especially sa pandemic time natin ngayon, teaching with technology is very helpful talaga, Teacher Mardy.
Totoo po. Ay, ito pa sabi inspiring applications. Tama, 'di ba?
Yes,
Nakaka-inspire. Lalo na yung sa mga teachers po natin na patuloy na talagang lumalaban na makapagturo ng STEM sa kanilang mga estudyante kahit na po pandemic at lahat ay online. Medyo hindi rin po talaga madali yung challenge ng pagtuturo ng STEM lalo na po sa situation natin. 'Di ba po, Teacher Rubilin, lalo na po kayo, 'di ba, science
oo.
teacher kayo?
Yes, lalo na po ngayon na nag-o-online classes kami po, yung mga challenges like yung mga bata minsan nagla-lag yung internet connection nila, yung mga devices nila minsan hindi okay, pero go lang ng go, try lang ng try, okay? We are not quitters, 'di ba? Oo, kaya natin ito. Hmm.
Totoo. Totoo po yan. At saka sabi nga, mas marami kayong skills pang natututunan. So ngayon, hindi ka na lang po science teacher. Pwede ka na rin maging technology educator dahil syempre pag sabi nyo nga po, pag naglalag, syempre kayo po yung magsasabi ng mga possible solution sa mga issues na na-encounter ng mga students. Tama po ba?
Yes po. Wala pong ano, ang ano lang talaga, yung mga bata, hindi talaga sila nagi-give up. Kahit elementary students sila, sumasabay din sila. And we are so grateful po sa mga parents. Hindi po mangyayari yung ganong setup without the full support po ng ating mga parents po. We are so grateful po talaga. Lalo na yung mga nasa LGU na nagbibigay ng mga devices, nagbibigay ng mga Wi-Fi connection. Ayan, saludo po kami sa inyo sa pagiging partner niyo po sa Department of Education po. Ayan.
Ayan. So maraming salamat po sa ating mga guro, sa ating mga teachers, at sa ating mga estudyante na patuloy na lumalaban kahit na po pandemic at lahat ay nasa online. Kaya nga sabi nga po, sulong, edukalidad. Tama po ba?
Yes, para sa bata, para sa ating mga guro, at of course para sa bayang Pilipinas. Sulong edukalidad. Ayan,
Ayan.
Miss Marty, ah.
Ayan. Ay, maraming salamat po sa mga nag-share ng kanilang mga ideas, thoughts about sa ating STEM. Pagpatuloy niyo lang po yung pag-share at naka-open lang po ang ating menti.com para po sa inyong mga gustong i-share sa amin. Now, kung ready na po kayo for our next speaker, please type. Kung kanina po ay artificial intelligence, ngayon naman, coding is for everybody. Again, coding is for everybody. Ikaw ba, Miss Teacher Rubelin? May idea ka ba kung ano ba yung coding?
Ayan, yes po. It's ano po, parang basic po siya ng programming, basic language siya ng programming po. Ayan. I love it.
So,
Excited din po ako niyan eh.
pag naririnig ko, Ma'am Teacher Rubelin yung coding, parang wala na, takot na ako, hindi ko na maintindihan.
Pero sabi nga ni Miss Marika, di ba? Swim lang ng swim, try lang ng try. Kaya mo yan, Teacher Mardy. Yehey, kaya natin to.
Sige, kakayanin po natin to. At sa pakiramdam ko, yung coding is for everybody natin, ay yan din po ang masasabi ng ating next speaker. Dahil ang ating pong next speaker ay graduate of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Information Technology from Asia Pacific College. So pares po sila ni Miss Marika. She pursued her master's degree in computer science in the same institution. Ngayon, siya po ay full-time faculty ng Asia Pacific College School of Computing and Information Technology. From what I've heard po, she teaches basic programming concepts to non-IT students. So, pwede po pala akong matuto. Pwede ako matuto ng programming at coding. So, she has various certifications under her belt, such as Microsoft Technology Associate in Data Administration Fundamentals, HTML5 Application Development Fundamentals, and Security Fundamentals. May we call Miss Jen Arroyo, and let's give her our virtual applause. Miss Jen.
Ayan, good morning, Miss
Good
Jen.
morning. Good morning, Miss Jen.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, po.
Ayun, perfect.
Napaka-charming po ni Miss Jen.
Thank you po. Kasing charming ng morning natin dapat, syempre, di ba? It's Saturday and we're talking about technology, di ba? So, ayan. Sana nag-enjoy kayo so far sa mga speakers natin and sa lahat ng mga team involved dito sa event natin today, no?
Alam mo, Miss Jen, excited ako marinig kung ano po yung sasabihin nyo about sa mga coding and programming kasi ako po talaga, wala talaga akong idea dyan eh.
Okay
Nakita ko
naman
na.
po yan.
Pag
Sana by the
nakakita-
end of my talk, di ba? Kahit pa paano may mapulot tayo about programming, about coding. So, yun naman.
Kaya talagang makikinig po ako sa inyo ng sobra-sobra para matuto ako ng madami about sa basic programming and coding. Ha, Teacher
Wow,
Ruby?
sige. Magpapa-exam ba ako mamaya para malaman ko kung nakinig ba talaga?
Pwede po. Ayan na. So, Ma'am Jen, ibibigay na po namin sa inyo yung pagkakataon. I know po, very excited na po yung mga nanonood sa atin po.
Okay
Ayan.
po. Ayan. So, I think okay na. Nakashare na yung aking presentation. So, currently, I am sharing my presentation, the slide that says STEM Heroes, di ba? According to our hashtag of the day, STEM Heroes, walang heroes pag walang her. And those her, it's us, tayo yon, mga women and, di ba, yung mga kababaihan in terms of technology. So for today, we will be celebrating the importance of women in STEM, in technology, in sciences, in engineering, and of course, mathematics. So first, before I proceed, even though napakilala na ako kanina, thank you for your sweet words, for your kind words, no? This is my personal introduction. So just make it short. I'm Miss Jen from Asia Pacific College. I am also a graduate and alumni from APC, from the School of Computing and Information Technology, or SOSIT. Currently, nag-full-time faculty na ako. So previously, I am part of the dev team. So dev team means development team. In our school, we have our own set of application development. Since we are a Center of Excellence in Computer Science and IT, so we also build and practice building our own systems para makapag-adjust kami and makapag-customize kami depende sa need ng mga students namin and services. So, our school is very special in such a way that we have our own application development team. So, I started my career with that. Nung college kasi ako, sobrang bibo ako sa mga student orgs. And then, pag may mga na-encounter akong bugs or problems dun sa mga online systems namin, mahilig ako mag-report. So, pinupuntahan ko yung IT office, hindi po gumagana yung part na to o kaya may problem po ba sa, for example, enrollment, may problem po ba sa pag-add ng subject, something like that. So, yung mga grades po, kailan po ba lalabas? Yung mga ganun, or pag may nakita ko medyo hindi maganda yung design sa paningin ko, nire-report ko siya sa IT department. So, medyo suki ako doon. So, student pa lang, familiar na sila sa akin at kilala na nila ako bilang isa sa mga active na students na laging nag-voice out ng opinions niya, ng mga napapansin niya dun sa school namin. So, after I graduated, they offered me a position to work with them sa IT team. So, doon ako nagsimula as application developer. So, nagde-develop kami ng systems ng school. So, before I proceed with my main topic, again, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Sana kasing mas maganda pa sa akin, di ba? Yung araw nyo at kahit sobrang init na, summer na, sana kumuha kayo feel free to get your coffee, your drinks in the morning while listening and joining us in this virtual event. So now, let me proceed with my topic. So today, we're going to celebrate the importance of women in technology. So in technology, there's so many places, there's so many careers, there's so many things that you can do in STEM. So that's STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And it's just a matter of how following your passion and seeing where it goes, where your curiosity drives you. So here, according to one study, women in tech careers yearn for female role models and flexibility in the workplace. Kanina nakikinig ako dun sa talk ni Miss Marika. So, si Miss Marika is also my colleague dun sa APC, no? Students kami, pero she's like one of my role models at that time. She's very active in student organization. So, natutuwa ako pag nakakita ko na may mga ate ako na sobrang active sa pag-share ng knowledge nila sa pagiging ambassador ng technology, ng education, or something that, they think that would help people. And according dun sa kwentuhan kanina, di ba? We tend to look for mentors or role models in everywhere that we go. Medyo sa technology, aminin natin na hindi kasing popular nila Bill Gates and nila Steve Jobs ang mga magagaling or mga women natin sa technology. Hindi sila kasing celebrated nila Bill Gates, nila Steve Jobs, and, 'di ba? So, pag pinag-usapan ng technology, puro men ang naiisip natin. Puro mga mayayaman na mga businessman na magagaling sa engineering. Pero syempre, hindi dapat tayo magpapahuli. So, hopefully, by the end of this session, you'll learn about the women in technology where they can serve as your mentors, and hopefully this would also help you out to look for mentors around you. All right, to move forward with my presentation. So, can you guess what is this photo I am sharing with you? Can you guess what this photo means? So, merong black sa gitna, may orange na ring, and then black again. So, meron kayang makakahula kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng letratong ito. Ano ba to? Mata ba to ng pusa? Is it a donut? Or ano nga ba? Ano nga ba? Go maghula kayo. Babasahin ko yung comments nyo. Okay, ano daw? Donut, choco butternut? Magaling, maganda. Yan, nagutom tuloy ako. Parang gusto ko tuloy ng choco butternut sa kape ko, ah. Okay, so, ano nga ba yung picture na ito? Ano daw? Sabi ni Madge, The Ring. Alam niyo yung palabas? The Ring, yung medyo horror, no? Medyo matagal pa ang Halloween. So, baka hindi niyo agad naisip, ay, nako, yung The Ring yan, nakakatakot. So, according to Lawrence, ang gang ko, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, my apologies. So, Lawrence said, apoy. Okay, posible, di ba? May ring of fire. Pwede. According kay Zenaida Navarro, that is the turn on and off button. Okay. Posible. Meron mga different kinds of switches, di ba? Kay Marites, eye of a fee. Now, I don't know what a fee is. Can you share it in the comment para at least may natutunan din ako galing sa audience natin, di ba? So, ayan. Araw, according to Judith. Okay. Eye of a fish. And then, finally, someone from our crowd, they mentioned from Starlet Stone. Okay, according to Miss Starlet Stone, it's a black hole. Tama ba? Black hole nga ba tong litrato na to? Tignan natin, ha? Okay, so according to this photo, I am sure the spatial resolution of the black hole images will get better in the future. So 2019, okay, parang donut choco butternut lang siya na low resolution, di ba? And then sa 2019, 10 years, 9 years from now, mas magiging malinaw na yung photo ng black hole. May sprinklers, may sprinkled pa sa on top, di ba? Yung mga candies natin. And then, okay, according to some of the tweets, they interpreted that this photo is a photo of a cat. So dito, according kay Victoria, so biggest secret of the black hole was exposed. It's actually the eye of a cat. Meow. Next, in this, on the other tweet here, the online portfolio pic versus in real life. So, ayan daw, may mga memes na lumabas nung nag-broke out or lumabas yung balita tungkol sa first image nung black hole. So, bakit nga ba important yung black hole? Ano nga ba yung bakit nung nagkaroon tayo ng picture ng black hole, it was celebrated all over the world. Okay? Yung black hole kasi is a space in the galaxy. Okay? Sa space natin outside Earth, okay? There is a space or may area doon wherein yung sobrang lakas ng gravity, 'di ba? Sa Earth may gravity tayo sa center. So yung gravity, it pulls us towards the Earth to let para maging grounded tayo, para hindi tayo lumilipad. Kasi 'di ba sa moon, pag nasa moon ka, mas onti yung gravity pull doon. So, yung tendency yung mga astronauts natin, lumilipad sila. Pero dito sa Earth, mas malakas yung gravity natin. So tayo, hindi tayo lumulutang, very grounded tayo. Ngayon, some of the scientists discovered from a very, very long time ago that there are stuff or there is a place in the universe wherein sobrang lakas ng gravity, pati yung light, it cannot escape. And then, they named it as a black hole. Last 2019, one of the greatest discovery is that we were able to come up or take photo of a black hole. So, eto siya. And then, in my next slide, I am sharing with you, this is Dr. Katie Bowman. She is actually the woman behind this outbreak or the woman behind the very well celebrated black hole. So I am sharing you this video, okay, of Dr. Katie Bowman wherein she's very excited, she's very cheerful, sharing with you their journey about the black hole image. And hopefully, mag-transpire sa inyo at makarating sa inyo yung happiness niya about science. And in the future, baka kayo na yung mga next Dr. Katie Bowman. Okay, let's watch this video.
My name is Katie Bauman, and I am currently a postdoc with the Event Horizon Telescope. I've seen the images for a while, but being able to share it with you all today has been spectacular. This is just like kind of the beginning of being able to have another window into what black holes can tell us about our laws and physics. But already we've learned so much. So we didn't know, even though we had predicted that if you had a black hole that you would see this ring of light. We didn't know we were going to get that ring of light, and that's what we were kind of testing. We could have gotten just a blob, and so seeing that ring and seeing a ring that has a size that is consistent with other measurements that had been done completely differently, I think that in itself is amazing and much stronger proof for black holes than so many other tests that have been done before. It's the first time we actually can see the environment right next to a black hole, the environment of a black hole. And so that in itself, I think just being able to see that ring of light, being able to see that that ring exists is huge. Probably the biggest thing that we've done. But then there's also all the things about what that ring tells us, the asymmetry and how it's brighter on the bottom than the top tells us about how gas is flowing around it, that it's on the bottom, that gas is coming more towards us and it's Doppler boosted and brighter because of that. And then eventually we want to be able to also figure out, what do these pictures tell us about the accretion, how matter accretes to the black hole, and how it's connected to jet launching, and how these huge, galactic scale jets, are shooting out of this black hole. So moving forward, what I'm interested in is figuring out the next step of how do we put a new telescope, where do we place a new telescope on the Earth? Or how do we what orbit should we put for a telescope in space that allows us to sharpen this picture even more? And simultaneously, we can't just independently decide what we want to put a telescope here or there. We should do it at the same time as developing algorithms that tell us, for this algorithm, this would be the best locations, or simultaneous, and by doing those together, you can get the best results. So I'm really excited for the future of this, of developing the techniques necessary to expand our array, to expand our algorithms, to get a sharper picture and learn more.
All right. So that was short, di ba, video clip of Dr. Katie Bowman reacting to the first photo of a black hole. Now, in her video, she was very excited, and of course, we're very excited sa lahat ng mga news about sciences, and especially outer space. Now, in her video, she talked about different algorithms, di ba? Different places and satellites where we can put our devices or satellites para makapag-render tayo ng magandang image ng black hole. Now, what is special about this news is that black hole photo is not taken by, a camera. We used to take photos by using our phones. Okay? So, may phone tayo, yung iba camera, 'di ba? Pero yung this kinds of images, this kinds of rendering ng mga pictures is not just about simple camera. So, gumamit tayo ng different satellites and different radiations in the outer space wherein we were able to render those kinds of videos. Okay, so apologies kung medyo may background noise, may nearby construction dito sa neighborhood namin. So, please don't mind the background noise. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So let's proceed with my presentation. So this is another photo of Dr. Katie Bowman. So she's very happy sharing yung first nag-render yung black hole photo, and then may nakikita kayo sa likod niya na black screen and mga line of text. So those are actually lines of codes. So mga magiging programmers in the future. So this is how you will be working, 'di ba, in the field of science and research. And then kung mapapansin nyo dun sa blackboard sa likod, may mga math, may mga angles. So important pala yung mga, 'di ba, natututunan natin na geometry, trigonometry, calculus, and yung mga math subjects natin if you plan to explore a career in this kinds of science, in this kinds of research, then as early as now, we encourage you to take your math science classes seriously. So in this next photo in on the right, so maraming mga machines. Ano tong mga towers na to? So these are actually hard drives. So kung meron kayo sa laptop nyo and sa PC nyo, lahat ng laptops and PC natin may hard drive yan. Or yung sa phone nyo, may memory card. Now, ito yung mas malalaking version ng mga memory cards natin. So, lahat ng hard drives na to, it contains all the data that needs to be processed, and then pinut nila yun sa program nila, and dun sila nakapag-render nung image nung black hole. So, hindi pala biro yung pinagdaanan ng mga scientists natin para makapag-come up sila ng photo nung black hole natin. So, yung lahat ng hard drives na to, this is about 5 petabytes of data. So, Miss Jen, gaano po kalaki yung 5 petabytes na data? Gaano po kadami yon? Ang alam ko lang po, 1 gig, 1 terabyte. Pero, paano pag 5 petabytes ng data? So, 5 petabytes of data is equivalent to 5,000 years of MP3 files. So, if you are, listening to music, or if you're a music lover, 5,000 years, magpapatugtog ka ng music na walang nagre-repeat, na walang hinto, walang pause. So, tuloy-tuloy lang yon. Ganon pala kadami yung 5 petabytes of data if i-compare mo siya sa MP3 files. Okay, so yung nangyari, malaking discovery siya, 'di ba, sa outer space. And moving forward dun sa topic natin, since nandito na rin tayo, pinag-uusapan natin yung space science and research, this is a photo of a moon landing. So, in the news, especially sa NASA, di ba? If you're part of the NASA team, very, kayo sa mga space explorations and expeditions. Now, this is one of those photos for the Apollo 11 mission landing, or the moon landing mission, which is the Apollo 11. And nakita natin, di ba, sila Neil Armstrong. If you're not yet familiar with them, I encourage you to watch YouTube videos, research on the internet. Sino ba tong mga to? Bakit important yung Apollo 11 mission landing, moon landing mission natin? Well, how do we connect that to our topic today? Actually, the first software engineer of NASA is Margaret Hamilton. Again, Miss Margaret Hamilton is NASA's first software engineer. So we have a female engineer and software engineer. And dito sa photo na sinishare ko sa inyo, these are actually printed paper. Lahat yan, line of codes yan. So, when we were starting this talk, diba, pinag-usapan natin nila, teacher, ano ba yung coding? Ano po ba yung programming? Now, programming and coding is like a magic words what you use to communicate with the machines. Siyempre, yung mga machines natin, yung mga computers natin, hindi sila nakakapagsalita tulad natin, mga humans. We need to write in codes. We need to write different text para masabi natin sa machine natin kung ano yung gusto nating ipagawa sa kanila. So, yun yung trabaho ng mga software engineer. So, if you like, di ba, to learn to be able to manipulate yung mga appliances nyo, yung mga gadgets nyo, so doon tayo pwedeng magsimula. So, if you start studying about programming and coding as early as now, feel free to do so. Later on, we will explore the different applications, different platforms where you can start learning how to code even in an early stage. Okay? So, going back dito sa my presentation, so this is Margaret Hamilton standing in front or standing next to a big chunk of stack of paper. So, she helped develop and program yung mga ginamit na applications para dun sa first moon landing natin sa Apollo 11 moon landing mission. She is an American computer scientist, systems engineer, and business owner. She actually come up with the word software engineer. And it was first, considered as a joke kasi software yung ginagawa nila. Software is intangible. Intangible means hindi mo siya nahahawakan. Unlike, di ba, engineering concepts, feeling mo dapat laging may hardware na connected, may mga gamit na nahahawakan like bridge, like a structure. But developing applications and working with software, hindi mo basta nahawakan or nakikita yung mga ginagawa mo. Pero, nag-i-engineer ka pa rin at gumagawa ka pa rin ng mga structures but in terms of codes naman. So, sana hindi pa ganun ka-technical yung usapan natin, no? Okay. So, in this next slide, so this is Margaret. So, siya yung photo. Ito na yung photo niya in the current time. So, she aged a lot but still very pretty, very beautiful. Like you guys, for all of those who are watching, I'm sure kahit tumanda na kayo, maganda pa rin kayo. 'Di ba? Okay. So, on July 20th, 1969, 600 million people around the world watch Apollo 11 land on the moon, and that is thanks to Hamilton's software. Today, she is credited for popularizing the concept of software engineering. So, pag nag-apply kayo ng trabaho, ang ibig sabihin pala, yung nakaisip pala ng word na software engineer, babae pala. Okay? So, this is President Obama awarding Margaret Hamilton and appreciating her contribution in terms of STEM. So, science, technology, engineering, and math. So, this side by side or in this slide, we are showcasing the two women scientists well known for their fields, for their great contribution dun sa mga sciences, especially dun sa outer space natin, di ba? The black hole and the moon landing. So in this photo, so pixelized version. So these are all women in tech. And we would like to remind everyone that even if you're a girl, okay, that should not stop you for dreaming, for building. Okay? Lalo na dito sa Pilipinas, traditionally or medyo conservative yung culture natin. Dito sa Pilipinas, pag babae ka, hindi ka dapat nagko-construction, hindi ka dapat nanonood dun sa mga naghahalo ng mga simento, hindi ka dapat nagbubuhat, hindi ka dapat, ang daming mga bagay na hindi mo pwedeng gawin dahil panglalaki yung mga gawaing yon. Pero 'di ba, 2021 na. So we should start doing the things that we are curious about. So if you want to learn about architecture, engineering, sciences, research, go ahead, let's try it. If you're curious about it, then start researching about it. Kahit i-google nyo lang yan, di ba? Doon yan nagsisimula. Sparking your curiosity. Okay, so in this next video, let's try to play.
Every journey must start.
All right, hold on. Okay, so this next video that I am going to share with you is a short clip in the sa mga popular and favorite shows ko, The Big Bang Theory. So in this video, we have two characters, si Amy and si Sheldon. Let's watch this.
AKA PS1.
Okay, so in that video, si Amy at si Sheldon, para dun sa mga masyado na technical, kasi ang dami nilang binanggit na terms, di ba? So in this video, nag-aaway sila tungkol sa PlayStation or Xbox. Ano ba yung dapat na bibilhin ni Sheldon? PlayStation ba o PlayStation ba or Xbox? Ano bang mas maganda? So, dito pinag-usapan nila yung mga RAM, yung mga DDR, yung mga graphics, yung computation daw. So, anong kinalaman nun sa event natin today? So, bakit natin pinag-uusapan yung pagpili nila ng PlayStations at Xbox machine, di ba? So, actually, the person behind yung mga nabanggit nilang GPU or yung mga consoles players argue over which is better, but they both use your GPU. So this slide is about a meme. So explain ko sa inyo yung meme na to. So sa mga nakakagets, baka natawa, pero sa mga hindi nakakagets, okay lang yan. I-explain ko sa inyo kung anong ibig sabihin ng meme na to. So, sabi dito sa meme na to, when console players argue over which is better, but they both use your GPUs. So, ano yung GPUs? So, GPUs are your graphic processing units. These are like your CPUs, but much smaller and more powerful kasi pina-process nila yung mga image rendering ninyo. So, sa games kasi, pag naglalaro kayo ng games, very important na mataas yung GPU nyo para mas walang lag, para hindi naghang yung game nyo, para hindi nagpipixelize. Okay? So, yun yung tinatawag nating GPU. So, important part siya nung computer system natin. Sila yung device or siya yung component that specializes in the computation and rendering ng mga videos, ng mga images natin. So this meme shows the face of a woman. Now this woman is the owner of those GPUs, even though Xbox and PS4 are different companies, but they are both running on certain GPUs. Okay, so ano yung GPUs na yon? So again, GPU is a graphic processing unit, is a computer chip that performs rapid mathematical calculations primarily for the purpose of rendering images. Okay, so in the early days of computing, the central processing unit or CPU performed these kinds of calculations. But in playing games, dati kasi hindi pa kasing extreme yung mga graphics ng games natin than before. Dati yung mga games natin, puro pixel arts, okay? So, hindi kailangan ng mataas na processing about and rendering those kinds of images. Pero yung mga games natin ngayon, sobrang extreme na ng experience. And we need graphic processing unit for us to be able to render and experience those kind of things. Now, Dr. Lisa Su, siya yung face dun sa meme na yon. She is the president and CEO of AMD. AMD is Advanced Micro Devices. So they are in the field of creating yung mga microchips, micro devices, and sila yung company that provides yung mga GPUs ng mga systems natin. So, babalikan natin yung joke kanina, yung video ni Amy and ni Sheldon. Nag-aaway sila kung anong Xbox or PlayStation ba yung bibilhin. But, kahit magkaibang company si Xbox and PlayStation, they are both using AMD micro devices or yung GPUs nila. So, in one of her interviews, Dr. Lisa Su is named one of the world's best CEOs, okay? So, hihalin tulad natin siya dun sa mga top tech giants. So, yung mga kung mahilig kayo maglaro, kung mahilig kayo mag-games, kung mahilig kayo mag-stream, nako, kung wala kayong GPU yung mga PC nyo, baka mahirapan sila or napapansin nyo na madalas mag-lag or hirap na hirap yung CPU nyo, mabilis mag-init. It's because you need high processing power to render all of those things na dapat na i-experience nyo within your game. Okay, so Dr. Lisa Su said that I love spending time with the engineers, going into the lab, and getting a feel for what the real challenges are because it just helped me make better decisions on the business. So earlier, pinag-usapan natin na dito sa Pilipinas, isa sa mga culture natin na wag kang gumawa niyan kasi babae ka, wag ka sa lab kasi delikado, baka masugatan ka, baka masira yung balat mo, baka mangitim ka, baka, 'di ba? Ang daming mga dahilan na sinasabi para hindi tayo pumunta sa mga laboratories, para hindi tayo pumunta sa mga construction sites na nakikita natin, 'di ba? So, ang daming pinagbabawal kesyo babae ka. Pero si Dr. Lisa Su, hindi siya nagpapigil. Curious siya, gusto kong matutunan ano ba yung architecture, ano ba yung engineering, ano bang ginagawa sa laboratory, ano ba yung mga experiment, paano ba ang mapapala natin doon, gusto kong matuto. So, she mentioned that by exposing herself in those kinds of situations, it helps her make better decisions on the business. And this is me telling you as well, di ba, that let's encourage. Kung curious kayo at gusto nyong matuto, go ahead. If you don't know how coding works for now, then later on, I'll share with you some technologies where you can start learning on your own. Diba? And just explore and feed your curiosity about programming, about sciences, and about technology in general. Okay, next on my slide, this is one of my favorite women that I would like to highlight for today. This is Dr. Reina Reyes. Okay, she has a PhD in astrophysics from Princeton University, USA from 2011. She have diploma in high energy physics. Okay, BS Physics from Ateneo de Manila, summa cum laude. And she is also a graduate from Philippine Science High School main campus from 2001, and she graduated as valedictorian. Now, out of all the women that I shared with you and I highlighted, 'di ba? Baka okay na-inspire kayo kasi babae din sila parang ako. Pero puro sila foreigners. So this personality, I would like to share with you one of the local scientists that we have. So si Dr. Reina Reyes. If you are watching yung mga knowledge channel natin. So, merong mga science shows like this na gumagawa sila ng mga experiments, nire-recreate nila yung mga science theories para ma-prove nila ano nga ba yung mga bagay-bagay, how does things work. So, dito, Dr. Reina Reyes is one of the resident scientists that explores and does a lot of experiments for the kids, okay? For us to understand better in, simpler terms, in a more friendly approach, ano nga ba yung mga science na yan? Paano nga ba yung mga bagay na yan gumagana? 'Di ba? So, I would like to share this with you kasi sobrang na-inspire ako kasi I grew up, 'di ba, 90s kid ako. So, I grew up watching Sineskwela, Math Tinik, Hiraya Manowari. So baka yung mga kids natin today, hindi na nila na-appreciate yung ganitong mga palabas. Hindi nyo na alam kung ano ba yung Sineskwela. So dito, ito yung portrait ng Sineskwela family. So andyan sila Atom, okay, sila Palikpik. So ano ba yung mga yon? Sino ba sila? Okay, sila, may mga during the 90s, okay, during my childhood days, may mga palabas tayo, magagandang palabas dito sa Pilipinas that shares us about the basic sciences that you can learn from your basic education classes. So dito, naka-video format yung mga experiments na hindi nyo pwedeng magawa sa bahay, ginagawa nila para ma-explain sa inyo kung paano nga ba gumagana yung mga bagay-bagay. Okay, how does science work? Why is it important and how can we apply this in our daily lives? So these are all my favorite shows as a kid growing up. And ngayon, parang may masaya ako na mayroon pa ring mga palabas tulad ng Sineskwela at Math Tinik. At hindi lang yon, hindi lang sa TV, kundi marami na rin mga websites na pwede kayong mag-log in at manood ng mga videos and learning materials on your own. Noon kasi sa panahon namin, kailangan umuwi ka talaga sa bahay pag oras na ng palabas. Tipo, oh, Ghost Fighter na. O kaya, ano ba mga favorite anime shows nyo ng mga bata pa kayo, di ba? Oh, Sineskwela na. Oh, Hiraya Manowari na. Oy, Math Tinik na. Mahila ako sa math. Kailangan ko mag-aral ng math. Kaya manonood ako ng Math Tinik. Paano ba yung borrowing sa addition? Di ba? Paano ba yung division? Bakit ako nahihirapan doon? So, may mga palabas at may mga episodes sila na tuturuan kayo tungkol sa pag-basic addition, basic subtraction, multiplications, and divisions. Next, so she talks a lot about science stuff and marami ring mga initiatives ang mga organizations natin. Okay, so meron tayong TED-Talk, di ba? TED times Diliman, or it's a collaborative event ng isang independent group from Diliman that they partnered with TED. So, marami tayong mga initiatives, marami tayong mga events na pwede nating attenan or panoorin tulad ng event natin ngayon, 'di ba? It's a virtual event, but still we wanted to share the knowledge. We want everyone to learn, and for those of you who are listening, who are watching, I hope you can get something out of this event and maybe share it with your peers. Ikwento nyo sa kaibigan nyo, may natutunan ako dun sa talk. Ganito pala yung black hole. Ano pala yung software engineering? Okay? So, ano yung palabas na Sineskwela nabanggit, hindi ko kasi alam yon. So baka, di ba, share nyo sa classmates nyo, sa friends nyo, and then start learning kung na-curious kayo. And meron nga dito, she talked about the value of asking questions. So pag na-curious kayo, pag may gusto kayong tanungin at gusto kayong malaman, huwag kayong mahihiyang magtanong. May right med ba nito? Diba? So commercial yon. Pero tama naman. Kung na-curious ka, kung gusto mo magtanong, diba? May gusto kang maintindihan at malinawan, magtanong ka. Kasi yung mga teachers nyo, lalo na ngayong virtual setup, hindi nila maiintindihan or hindi nila kayo nakikita. Sayang naman ang gaganda nyo at ang gagwapo nyo, di ba? You have all beautiful faces. Hindi namin makita kasi online classes. Usually kayo nakikita nyo kami, pero ako, hindi ko alam kung sino kayo, pero nakikita ko lang yung comments nyo. Now, kung hindi kayo mag-comments, hindi ko kayo makikita, di ba? Nakikita ko lang sa comments, uy, ang gaganda naman ng mga profile pictures ng mga listeners natin for today. Ayan, uy, ano ba yung mga questions nila for today? I-comment nyo, di ba? So, baka dahil pag nagtanong kayo, mahanapan natin ang sagot. So, this part is where we encourage you to ask questions, to get curious, and to research if you can find the answer to your question. That is where, our scientists started. They have a lot of questions, and they do a lot of sciences and studies with regards to those research questions that they have. So, na-curious sila. Ano ba yung tsura ng black hole? Makakapunta ba tayo sa moon? Makakapunta ba tayo sa space? Posible ba yon? Sobrang curious nila, sobrang gusto nilang malaman yung mga sagot sa mga katanungan na binabagabag sila tuwing gabi, di ba? That they actually pursued a career out of that. And yun yung mga scientists and mga researchers natin. We have a lot of programs, okay, and organizations. We have Women Who Code. So these are a lot of organizations that help and encourage women to, explore a career in programming, in development, and in coding. So wala na tayo dapat stereotypes ngayon, 2021 na. As long as curious ka, sabi nga ni teacher, hindi ko alam paano mag-code, pwede ba akong matuto? Oo naman, habang gusto mong matuto, habang curious ka at gusto mong malaman yung mga bagay, may pag-asa para matuto ka, di ba? So kahit anong age mo, kahit bata ka pa lang, kahit matanda ka na, kahit senior ka na, di ba? Yung mga senior citizens natin ngayon, natututo na rin sila paano gumamit ng computer kasi hindi sila makapunta sa mga hospital physically dahil baka ma-expose sila sa COVID. So may mga initiatives tayo na tinutulungan natin yung mga senior citizens para gumamit sila ng computer. Diba? So, marami pala tayong pwedeng gawin in terms of helping other people, in helping our community to be better. And women are especially good in this kind of field. Now, I am in this, section, I am going to share with you one of the research paper that my friends and I made. So, shout out kay Nico Nocon, kay Naisa Michelle ko, and of course sa akin, sobrang galing ng mga kaibigan ko, no? Gumawa kami ng research, okay? And this is about building a Filipino colloquialism translator using sequence-to-sequence model. Nako, Miss Jen, ano yun? Ano ibig sabihin ng colloquialism translator? Ano yung sequence-to-sequence model? So, colloquialism, ito yung mga salita na hindi siya usually ginagamit pag formal words. Colloquial, ito yung mga sa salitang informal na madalas ginagamit sa usapang na hindi formal. Okay? For example, Gandara Park. Okay? Gandara ka, parang G ba yan? Carbs? Starbs? Ano ba yung mga nakikita nyo, diba, sa Facebook feed nyo ng mga salita na hindi nyo agad maiintindihan yung meaning kapag hindi ka part of certain groups. So, yung mga gay lingo natin, diba? So, isa yon sa mga example ng mga colloquial na salita. So, dito sa research na to, yung mga magagaling kong kaibigan, ito yung questions nila. Makakagawa kaya tayo ng translator para maintindihan natin yung mga salitang yon, 'di ba? Pag ginamit natin sa sentence. Kasi pag nilagay mo siya sa Google Translate, hindi ata mata-translate ni Google Obs, 'di ba? Hindi ata mata-translate ni Google Earth yung mga salitang nilalagay natin dito, 'di ba? Ano yung Earth? 'Di ba? Pag binaliktad mo pala pre. Okay? Ano ba 'yun? Sob. Ayun pala boss. 'Di ba? May mahilig tayong mga mag-play arounds ng mga words. So, 'yun yung mga salitang colloquial. So, 'yan, gumawa lang sa isa sa mga subjects, gumawa ng translator. And ano yung sequence-to-sequence model? Isa to sa mga example ng mga algorithms, okay?
na pwede nyong i-explore. Nako, since hindi nyo alam yung sequence-to-sequence model, sige nga, i-google natin later on para malaman natin kung ano ibig sabihin ng sequence-to-sequence model. Ayan. So, dun sa research paper na yon, we are very lucky and very privileged that nakapasok siya sa mga research conference international. So, this photo is from TenCon 2018 that happened in Jeju Island, South Korea. So, ang ganda ng landscape, no? Kaso meron ditong photo bomber. Si Miss Jen pala yon. Okay? So, this is an actual photo of me in Jeju Island. So, my friend Nico, so isa sa mga researcher, siya, nag-present kami ng paper namin. So, shinare namin sa South Korea, present namin siya sa isang international conference, yung research paper namin. And medyo malungkot lang ngayon kasi hindi tayo pwedeng lumabas. Siyempre, importante na ingatan natin yung mga kalusugan natin. Pero before COVID, kapag nakapasok yung mga research nyo sa conference, pupunta kayo doon at i-share nyo, i-present nyo din kung ano yung tungkol saan yung mga studies nyo. Okay? And then, meron din kami isa pang research paper. This is with Chris and JV. So, Chris Rebolledo and JV Roig. Sobrang, isa pa to sa mga kaibigan ko na ang tataba ng utak. Grabe, ang gagaling din talaga nila sa dating sa computer science and IT. So, kasama ko si Chris at si JV, gumawa rin kami ng research paper and ang title nun is Populating Databases Automatically with Realistic Data Using Metadata-Driven Methods. Nako, Miss Jen, yung audience natin ngayon, mga grade school and mga teachers, ano ba ibig sabihin ng research paper mo? Ang hirap naman po atang intindihin yan. So, to put it simply, okay, meron tayong database na tinatawag. Doon natin nilalagay lahat ng mga data information na meron tayo. So, sa cloud, sa Facebook, make sure may database yan. Doon sinesave lahat ng mga information na nilalagay natin, ng mga pinopost natin. And then, pag sa programming, gumagawa kayo ng mga applications, okay, may ginagawa kayong mga database. Usually, yung mga database na yon, kailangan mo lagyan ng mga dummy data or fake data or information na mukhang makatotohanan yung laman. Pero alam natin, hindi naman dapat totoo, no? Para lang i-test natin yung database natin kung tama ba, gumagana ba siya, does it work as we design them, kung lumalabas ba yung mga data na gusto nating lumabas or gumagana ba properly yung mga functions natin. So, yun yung ginawa namin para mapadali yung testing. So, important to sa part of testing or quality assurance, making sure na yung mga dinedevelop nyo na application ay tama yung ginagawa. Okay, syempre ayaw nating magkamali. Kasi pag nilagay natin sa client tapos mali-mali yung nilalabas natin data, syempre, 'di ba? Pangit naman yun dun sa mga applications natin. So, this research helps about yung mga QA testers and yung mga database administrator. Syempre, importante yung data privacy. Hindi dapat natin ginagamit yung mga totoong data ng mga users at clients natin para i-test dun sa mga work natin, no? So, gumamit tayo ng fake data. Para mapabilis yun, gumamit kami ng automatic na database populator. Okay, so medyo malalim na yan, Miss Jen. Pwede i-ano na natin. So, ayan, share ko lang, ayan yung process or what we call automatic data populator. So, gumagawa lang kami ng mga fake data dun sa database natin para pag tinignan mo yung database mo, akala mo totoo yung laman, pero hindi pala, gawa-gawa lang. Okay? So, ayan, we wanted to celebrate the women in technology. So, yung mga research paper na shinare ko doon, okay, usually 3 members kami, pero laging may isa pa akong member or may kaibigan pa ako na babae din. Okay? So, both of those research paper, isang guy, 2 babae. O, 'di ba? In this time or in this scenario, napatunayan natin, uy, mas madami yung babae dun sa research paper na yon. O, di ba? So, sana in the future, ma-encourage din kayo na, di ba, gumawa din kayo ng mga research na mag-contribute din kayo sa science and technology world natin.
Now, i-share ko lang sa inyo yung mga different organizations na meron tayo dito sa Pilipinas. For the Women Foundation, this is a Philippine non-profit providing free data science and AI training for women. So, alam ko na marami sa mga audience natin ngayon are grade school or high school, so or basic education. So, ito ay para sa mga guro natin or mga teachers na gustong matuto about data science and AI na nabanggit na kanina dun sa talk with Miss Marika, di ba? So may mga free training tayo. You can just search for the Women Foundation. Yan, lalabas yan. Meron din tayong Girls Who Code. So this is also an organization sorry about that. Okay, that encourages girls how to code. We also have Pinoy scientists. Yes, we exist. Get to know us. So marami rin tayong mga Pinoy scientists. Usually mga scientists na kilala natin from puro mga foreigner, di ba? But we also wanted to celebrate na marami tayong mga Pinoy scientists at palaban din tayo pagdating sa siyensya. Kaya kung gusto nyo malaman at makahanap ng mga mentors around you, go and research, look around. Baka naman meron dyan. So simulan nyo dun sa mga organizations na abot kamay natin. So we want more women in tech. Okay, we wanted to fight equality in tech. And gusto natin tanggalin yung connotation na pag computer science or pag technology, puro panlalaki lang yan. Masyadong onti yung babae nag-e-enroll dyan, di ba? So, syempre dapat pagdating ng pag-end ng session natin, marami sa mga kababaihan natin dyan, ako, magsa-science na ako, magdo-doctor na ako, magiging scientist ako, magiging physicist ako, magpo-program ako, at marami na kayong pwedeng gawin. Okay? So, science is not a boys' game. It's not a girl's game. So it's everyone's game. It's about where we are and where we're going. As said by Nichelle Nichols, for a former NASA ambassador. So, which is, I agree, science is not about gender. It's about everyone. So, lahat ng ginagawa natin sa buhay natin, may relation yan sa science. Okay, may relation yan sa technology. Lalo na ngayon, online classes, para makapag-aral ka, kailangan, 'di ba? Able ka na makapag-participate sa mga online classes mo. At yung mga nagte-take lang naman ng classes, hindi lang naman yan exclusive para sa mga lalaki. Open siya para sa lahat. Keso, anong gender mo, or even if you don't identify yourself with any gender, as long as you're a human, living, breathing organism, 'di ba? Science and technology, engineering, and math is very important. So, andun lahat ng mga desires and curiosity natin. So, before we proceed with the end of yung event, yung discussion ko, at alas 11 na, no? Nagugutom na kayo, for sure, at ako din. So, ano ba yung mga advice na mabibigay ni Miss Jen para sa mga kababaihan natin in tech specifically? So, for me, always feed your curiosity. So, never stop asking questions. So, nabanggit ko din kanina, di ba? Pag may gusto kayong tanungin nyo para malaman natin kung anong sagot. Kung walang sagot, edi mag-research tayo. At doon nagsisimula para maging scientist ka. So, wag niyong pigilan yung mga makukulit na mga bata at yung mga makukulit yung classmate pag, ano ba yan? Tanong naman ang tanong to. Gusto ko nang matapos yung class. Ang dami naman itong tanong. So, wag ganon. Wag nating pigilan kung may mga classmates tayo na mahilig magtanong. I-encourage natin. May mga masasama, medyo bad habit kasi yon na porket may curious, ano ba yan? Diba? Bida-bida naman to, dami naman tanong, nagugutom na ako, gusto ko na mag-end, alas 11 na, Miss Jen, ang dami mo namang sinasabi. So, i-encourage natin, actually, wag nating pigilan yung mga curious minds nyo, i-encourage pa natin. Let's form a community where we can talk freely, ask questions, and collaborate. So kung okay lang kung may hindi masagot yung mga tanong nyo, at least pwede natin pag-usapan next time, at least pwede nating research, at baka in the future maging research question pa natin, di ba? At maging kilala pa kayong scientist tungkol sa mga questions na naiisip nyo. So, don't stop yourself from learning. Okay? Always promote knowledge. And if you were watching YouTube tutorials, okay, start na yon. Digital learning na tayo ngayon. Pag may questions kayo, how to use this phone? How to use this microphone? Paano ba dapat yung headset na gagamitin ko? Ano ba dapat, 'di ba? Paano ba magluto ng lunch? Ano bang sinigang? Paano magluto ng sinigang ng adobo, 'di ba? Lahat 'yon. Pwede nyo na hanapin sa YouTube, tutorials. Okay, search nyo lang sa YouTube, ipapakita sa inyo step by step. And we have been living like that this past year. Since nag-COVID tayo, hindi tayo makalabas, hindi natin matanong yung mga friends natin kung paano ba to, paano ba yan. 'Di ba? Kaya mag-YouTube na lang tayo. Okay, paano gumawa ng kape? Yan yung mga gusto nating hinahanap, di ba? So, paano ba mag-brew ng coffee sa bahay? Yan. So, kung nag-watch na kayo, kung nanonood na kayo ng mga YouTube tutorials as early as now, then you guys are already on your way to becoming the next scientist, okay, for feeding your curiosity and getting your questions answered. And, of course, we would like to encourage that kind of, environment and that kind of learning. Digital learning na tayo. Pag may hindi naintindihan sa class, i-YouTube mo, 'di ba? I-Google mo or hanapin mo kay Bing. So hanapin mo sa mga popular search engines natin. Pag may mga hindi kayo maintindihan, kung nahihiya kayong magtanong kay teacher, sige, since nahihiya pa kayo magtanong, ihanapin ko na lang, baka lumabas sa YouTube, 'di ba? Baka may sagot doon, baka masagot yung tanong ko. And yung mga other technologies that you can use is as early as now. So, yung mga students natin ngayon, no, kahit grade school pa lang, may email na sila. Kailangan yan para sa online classes. At sa APC, sa school namin, gumagamit kami ng Office 365. So, sa Office 365, actually, Asia Pacific College is a Microsoft Showcase school, and we use Office 365 as our emailing service. And not just that, Miss Marika earlier mentioned the use of calendar, the use of OneNote, 'di ba, yung notebook, and may vision, nabanggit siya kanina. Now, in online classes, in digital learning like this, kahit grade school pa lang, marunong nang gumamit ng email. So, baka pwede magsimula tayo doon. You don't have to look for yung ibang mga applications na nabasa nyo, na nakita nyo, simulan nyo dun sa mga applications na meron na kayo. So, kung ano yung email nyo, hanapin nyo, baka may mga applications doon that can help you out in your presentation. Okay? So, here, yung mga different apps under Office 365, may calendar, may Excel, na mention din kanina, di ba? May analytics, may OneDrive where you can store your files virtually or online. Hindi mo na kailangan ng USB or ng flash drive. Kasi ngayon, when we wanted to share files to our peers, dun sa mga kaibigan natin, hindi ka na nagpapasa ng USB kasi bawal na nga lumabas, di ba? Bawal na yung mga pasahan ng mga bagay, social distancing na tayo. So, if you wanted to share your files, store mo sa OneDrive. Okay, share mo yung link sa akin para ma-access ko. Sabay tayong gumawa ng assignment natin. Mag-collaborate tayo. Sobrang daming applications dito that you can use and explore. And I think the next speakers might wanted to explore on this as well. Sobrang dami ng mga applications, okay? Meron din, kung may Office 365 din kayo, tulad ng mga students namin sa APC, lahat kami may Office 365. Meron din siya mga tips and tricks wherein you can read and you can watch this. May mga PowerPoint, may OneNote, okay? That teaches you how to use and make use of this specific applications and programs in your online studies. So kung wala kayong Office 365, pwede kayong gumamit ng Outlook. Kahit punta lang kayo sa, gumawa lang kayo ng Microsoft email nyo.
may access na kayo dito sa mga ganitong applications. Although medyo limited kasi free yon, and ang Office 365 is more on enterprise, pero at least 'di ba, magsimula tayo one step at a time. So basic foundations muna, then eventually as we go along the way, we learn one thing, then one thing led to another, and eventually hindi nyo na mapapansin, wow, ang dami ko na palang natutunan. 'Di ba? At dahil dyan, isi-share ko rin sa inyo na meron din tayong Minecraft Education Edition. So, sino ba naglalaro dito ng Minecraft? Marami ba naglalaro ng Minecraft? Or familiar ba kayo sa Minecraft? Kahit familiar kayo sa Minecraft, kahit hindi pa kayo nakakapaglaro, okay lang yan. But, do you know that we have a Minecraft Education Edition wherein you can learn how to program while playing? So I think one of our speakers, maybe in the afternoon, will tell you more about Minecraft and the Hour of Code. Okay, so this is one of the product by Microsoft that also, helps students learn through playing, through gaming. And yun yung tinatawag nating gamified learning. So, yung pag-aaral natin, ginagawa natin through games. Kasi may mga students na hindi mahilig magbasa, hindi mahilig manood, pero once na naglaro sila, 'di ba? Mas naiintindihan nila yung mga bagay, more on visual sila. So, this is another, alternative platform where you can play and learn at the same time. So, ano ba yung Minecraft na yan? Saan ba yan? Hanapin nyo lang, i-research nyo lang, Minecraft Education Edition. First link on your browser, yun na yon. Or hanapin nyo, di ba? Scroll nyo lang, create an account, and then explore. Yan. Now, may Minecraft na kayo, so may collaboration, may problem solving, and immersive environment. Yan. Up next, pag medyo confident na kayo sa public speaking skills nyo, or kahit hindi pa kayo confident sa public speaking skills nyo, meron tayong Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors. So, Miss Jen, ano po yung Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors? These are your ates and kuyas that are, very active in sharing their knowledge. So, nung college pa kami ni Miss Marika, kami yung mga ate at kuya nyo na mahilig, ito yung gamitin mo, ito try mo to, ito yung mahilig kami mag-share ng mga informations, lalo na, and tulungan yung mga classmates namin na mga nahihirapan. Turuan kita dyan, sige, paano ba, nahihirapan ka ba? Sige, ganito yan. Okay? So, yun yung mga ginagawa ng Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador natin. They help the community, they help their co-students learn about the different technologies. Kasi, hindi naman natin by default alam agad lahat ng technologies, di ba? Inaaral natin yan. Okay? And yung mga student ambassadors natin, sila yung tumutulong sa atin para alam natin kung ano yung gagamitin natin, alam natin kung ano dapat papanoorin natin, ano dapat yung gagawin natin. So, tinutulungan nila tayo to learn using the different Microsoft technologies. So, I actually started, I am going to share with you yung website ko. This is still, ongoing, medyo under development pa to, matagal na. So, na-mention ko na nagsimula kami sa student organizations. It's because nung student ako, nung college ako, I was also a Microsoft student partner. So, ano Miss Jen yung Microsoft student partner and ano yung Microsoft Learn student ambassador? So, Microsoft Student Partners, this is the old name. So, old name na kasi nag-rebrand na sila. So, nung panahon ko, okay, that was until 2014 to 2015, Microsoft Student Partners is what we have instead of Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. So, meron kami mga Microsoft Student Partners program na kung saan yung mga magagaling na technologies natin from Microsoft Philippines, tinuturuan nila kami, may mga tutorial sessions kami kung paano gamitin yung mga different Microsoft technologies to our advantage para mas maganda yung mga gawa natin at mas mapadali, 'di ba? Yung presentation, yung mga technologies, how can we make websites, how can we, explore programming, and these are my friends from that program. So, sila yung mga different student leaders from different local schools and communities dito sa Pilipinas. I have a lot of friends from Letran, from Adamson, from LaSalle, from Ateneo na grabe, sobrang gagaling nila na hindi ko yun ma-experience kung nasa school lang ako, di ba? Syempre, pag nasa school lang ako, yung mga kasama ko lang sa schools, yung mga kasama ko. But this, I'm very fortunate to, have met friends from different schools and, learn and evangelize technologies. Eventually, yung sobrang active ko sa organization, naging binuo ko yung APC Microsoft community. So on my last year in college, I formed and founded APC Microsoft community or APC MSC. My initial goal is just share the perks and privilege that I got from Microsoft. If you're a student ambassador kasi with Microsoft, you have first dibs. Ano ibig sabihin ng first dibs? Ibig sabihin, initial access, first access sa mga perks, first access sa mga privilege na meron sila. Yung mga licenses, meron din silang binibigay. So, syempre, nung college ako, or nung bata pa ako, wala akong pera pambili ng legitimate software, di ba? So, yung PC ko, pag nag-share screen ako, nakakahiya. Your Microsoft is not legitimate, yung license mo. Now, syempre, nung naging ambassador na ako, hindi pwedeng fake at hindi pwedeng pirated yung OS ko. So, yan, isa lang yun sa mga perks ng pagiging Microsoft ambassador. And this is me sharing about Microsoft Virtual Academy in one of the talks. Sobrang laki ng stage na to. At ako lang itong mas maliit na to. Ayan. So, dito naman, pinag-usapan namin yung Microsoft Virtual Academy. So, ito naman yung Microsoft Learn ngayon. Ito, Microsoft Virtual Academy, ito yung unang tawag sa kanya. Kung saan website siya wherein you can log in and then watch a lot of videos for free. You just need to log in and create your account, and sobrang daming course, sobrang daming topic if you wanted to learn how to code, and hindi lang coding, kahit mga different certifications. Diyan kayo pumunta. Libre lang yon. Kailangan nyo lang schedule yung papanoorin nyo. Di ba parang yung mga K-drama nyo, pinapanood nyo, nakaschedule. So, syempre, yung mga courses nyo din sa Microsoft Virtual Academy, punta lang kayo doon, log in lang kayo. You can watch it on your own time, on your free time. Okay? So, next, ayan. So, this is me sharing a lot of activities and eventually I became the organization advisor or org advisor. So from just a member, from ambassador to founder, and then eventually becoming the org advisor of student communities. In my line of work in teaching, so during this time 2019, hindi pa ako full-time faculty nito, but I was very privileged enough to be invited to teach the grade 12 students in Rojas City in partnership with Spring Valley. So this was in Rojas City. Baka marami sa inyo sa Maynila hindi alam kung saan yung Rojas City. So Rojas City is somewhere in the Visayas. Okay? Malapit siya sa Iloilo at sa Aklan. Malapit din siya sa Boracay. So baka mas familiar kayo sa Boracay, 'di ba? So I flew from Manila to Rojas City, and for 2 weeks, talagang nag-tech bootcamp kami. I teach the students how to code from scratch. So ito yung mga grade 12 students that, took immersion. So sa mga senior high school natin, merong mga immersion program. So since may partnership kami with Spring Valley Academy, so yan, we went to Rojas City and teach the students how to code. So this time, physical pa yung classes. Pero sa ngayon, puro virtual classes na yung meron kami. Okay. And then continuous lang yung mga partnerships and talks and discussion with different organizations in the Philippines. So hanggang ngayon, 'di ba? Andito ako sa harapan nyo. And this is another event wherein hopefully somewhere in the audience can get and learn something from this event. And 'di ba pinag-uusapan natin kanina nila Miss Marika and nila teacher yung importance of having a mentor. Now, if you think na wala kayong mahanap na mentor sa paligid nyo, or kung wala pa kayong mahanap na pinaka-favorite teacher nyo na tanungan, 'di ba? Baka in the future, baka kayo yung magiging mentor. Baka in the future, kayo pala yung dapat na magturo sa next generation na baka in the future, kayo pala yung magtuturo sa mga classmates niyo kung ano dapat yung gagawin. Baka kayo pala yung leader. Kaya baka wala kayong mahanap na mentor sa classmates niyo kasi kayo pala yon, 'di ba? I hope that this will inspire you to step up your game and to voice out and help. We wanted to create a world the better place. So, and we don't just leave it to other people. It starts with us and it starts with you. Hopefully this will spark something on your heart, diba? And this inspires you to take the initiative, to take STEM, to appreciate the sciences and technology. Well, the coronavirus pandemic is beginning to reshape almost every aspect of our world, and that includes education. Ang education natin ngayon virtual na, online na. Baka mas madali na mag-stream, mas madali na mag-share ng video recording nyo. Baka kahit sa simpleng TikTok lang, share nyo yung mga, 'di ba, yung mga tips and tricks nyo. Kahit sa simpleng ganun lang, sobrang laki na ng evolution ng education natin ngayon through virtual or through online learning. And I hope this helped you, inspires you, and to move on and find a career path in STEM. And that, guys, is the end of my talk. So thank you very much for listening. It's already 11:19. It's way past my time already, but I hope you enjoyed every bit of it and I hope that you learned, 'di ba? So thank you very much. This is the end. Thank you.
Ayan, thank you so much. Miss Jen, we learned a lot from you this morning.
Hi, thank you.
Ayan. Oh, there we are. So, Ma'am Jen, no, I am so inspired talaga po. Like, yeah,
Sorry, sumobra na pala ako sa oras, hindi ko na napansin yung oras, 'no?
kasi po ang ganda po ng presentation ninyo at yun nga, ang alam lang namin, no, ang very popular si Neil Armstrong na pumunta sa moon. Behind of that very popular na nangyari, si Margaret Hamilton pala yung isa sa mga programmer, no? Ang galing. At na tatak din po sa kaisipan ko ngayon, Teacher Jen, na never stop asking. Yun yung dapat encourage natin sa mga bata, no? And they need to feed their curiosity. And of course, we need to encourage them to explore for them to learn more, lalo na sa STEM po. Ayan. So, Teacher Mardy,
Yes, Teacher Rubelin. Miss Jen, maraming salamat po at mamaya po ulit ay tatawagin namin kayo para naman sa inyong certificate. For now po talaga, hindi na namin kayo pag-iintayin pa. Dahil mabilis po talaga ang oras pag tayo ay madami natututunan. We are down to our last speaker of the day. At para malaman na ready na po kayo, please type Minecraft for Education. Gaya nga po ng sinasabi kanina ni Miss Jen, yung Minecraft. Ito na po ang ating speaker na magbibigay po sa atin ng mas madaming kaalaman and introduction tungkol po sa Minecraft. Again, Minecraft for Education. Kayo po ba, Teacher Rubelin, familiar po ba kayo sa Minecraft for Education?
yes po, kasi yung mga bata ko po, yung mga grades 4 to 6 ko, may mga collaborative projects na din po sila using the Minecraft for Education.
Ah,
And I'm excited to learn more from our speaker, of course, kasi may maraming angles yung mga natin yung mga educators natin po, Miss Amardi.
yes, tama po kayo dyan. At dahil po dyan, nakita kong ready na sila. Our next speaker, our last speaker for the day, she is a graduate of Bachelor of Technical Teacher Education and has taught for almost 6 years. After a brief role as a private school teacher, siya po ay naging branch academic administrator sa isang international school overseas. Sa kasalukuyan, siya po ay Master Trainer of Audentes Technologies, kung saan patuloy siyang kumukuha ng online courses and certifications such as Microsoft Office Specialist for Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, Microsoft Teams for Higher Education, Digital Citizenship, Learning with Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Innovative Educator, Microsoft Innovative Educator Master Trainer, and Microsoft Certified Trainer. Bigyan po natin ng masayang virtual clap si Ms. Zarina Daluz. Ms. Zarina?
Hello po, magandang umaga po sa lahat. Hello, Teacher Rebelin, and hello po, Teacher Mardy. Salamat po for that kind introduction. Hello po sa ating mga sangkaguruan na still na nakikinig pa rin po sa ating session for today. Hello po. Ayan, ang dami po nating mga manonood from all over the Philippines. At meron po akong mga nakita dito, mga familiar names and familiar divisions po, no? I see they are watching from SDO Manila, from Marikina, ayan, Kapo Mariqueño, hello po, and from Antipolo, Rizal. Ayan, and also from the region of Compostela. Hanggang doon umaabot po yung ating discussion. Ano po, napakagaling. So ayan po, muli shout out po din sa mga parents nating manunood sa mga oras na ito. At syempre, hindi ko rin kinakalimutan. Hello din sa mga students na nandiyan at nanonood sa atin. Excuse me for that. So what a very fruitful Saturday morning it is already. Hindi ho ba? Teacher Rubelin and Teacher Mardy. Siyempre, simulan ko rin po and I want to add more or susuportahan naman natin sa session natin ang mga natutunan natin from mga natutunan at nalaman natin kaalaman mula sa mga naunang speaker, heroes natin from this morning. Okay po. So muli, gusto ko lang po pakilala ulit ang sarili ko. I am Ms. Zarina Daluz, isa sa mga master trainers ng Audentes Technologies. At sa mga bago sa paninig, ang Audentes Technologies po ay isang global training partner ng Microsoft Philippines at isa po sa mga ginagawa namin ay nagtuturo po kami sa katulad niyo po ang mga guro at professionals kung paano paggamitin at paano i-utilize ang mga natatagong treasure applications pa ni Microsoft. Well, hindi talaga siya nakatago. Sabihin na natin, underrated o yung mga applications na nandiyan na pala, hindi lang natin alam paano gamitin. Meron pala kayong access pero hindi tayo aware. So some of them, napakita na po ng ating speaker, si Miss Jen po earlier. So for today, sa session natin, i-introduce ko naman po sa inyo si Minecraft Education Edition. So ayan po. So for today, I will give you an overview on how can this popular video game can be used to create stepping stones to expose our young learners in the field of STEM. So gagamitin natin siya as a tool for education or learning. Okay po. So there you go. So basically, to help us guide our way to our discussion for this morning, we'll be answering 3 questions only. Okay? Simulan po natin siya sa tanong na, what is Minecraft? Why Minecraft for education? Then, where can you find resources for Minecraft for education to know more about it? Okay po? So, let's start po with answering, what is Minecraft? Meron po ba sa ating mga audience ngayon ang familiar sa Minecraft? May you let me know po sa ating chat box if you are to describe Minecraft po. Ano yung isang salita na pwede natin na i-describe yung Minecraft? Kung familiar po kayo, sige nga ho, teachers. Can you share your thoughts about this one? I'll be checking our chat box now. So let me see. Okay. Ayan, hello po. Good morning po sa mga taga Davao de Oro. Good morning po, Teacher Ty. Ayan, nakikinig po. Anak ko, narinig niya yung Minecraft. Ayan. Sige, hayaan niyo po siya manood for us to encourage them and motivate them on how to enjoy Minecraft. Ayan, thank you, Teacher Maricar. Sabi niya, Minecraft is building. Yes. Minecraft blocks. Yes. Tama po kayo. What else po? Ayan. So again, good morning po. Ayan, sa mga teachers natin sa Negros Occidental. From Teacher Zenaida, sabi niya, brainstorming. Yes, it is also part. Okay. So, for most of you, sometimes, or maybe most of the times, pag narinig natin ang Minecraft, it will give us a hint na, uy, Minecraft, video game. Which is true. Tama po, video game. And sabi nga po ni Miss Nina or ni Teacher Nina Sherry, building games. Okay? So, ngayon naman po, let me just show you, according po sa official Minecraft wiki, sinasabi nila na Minecraft is a sandbox game. Okay po? So next slide po tayo. So Minecraft is a sandbox game. Yes, again, it is a video game that involves its players to interact within the game by placing, breaking various types of blocks. Gaya nga po ng nabanggit po ng isa sa mga teachers natin kanina lang. Okay po, so breaking various types of blocks in a three-dimensional environment which at kung saan nasusukat or na-exercise ng mga players ang kanilang creativity to build structures, building, make artworks. It can be individually done or through teamwork because within Minecraft as well po kasi, you can collaborate with different people. You can play it online and then meet people within the platform. Okay po? So as you can see here in our screen right now, Minecraft lets you experience different worlds. So hindi lang kayo or ang ating mga learners, kayo as educators, if you want to try it, it won't constrain you in one place only. Within Minecraft, you can already explore the world. Okay, so they have different worlds such as underwater worlds, let you experience build your own villages. Kaya nga nasabi po dito na isang teacher natin, hinahanap daw na anak niya yung villager sa ating discussion for today. So, if we have more time, I would show you the villagers. Iho. So, but for now, let me introduce the Minecraft to everyone sa majority para meron tayong common understanding as educators na paano natin siya magagamit as a tool in learning, hindi ba? Okay, so like what I said, Minecraft lets you experience, build your own town, village, and even lets you build your own kingdom in your own way. Okay? And then, since Minecraft is a sandbox type of game, na-exercise nito yung creative and critical thinking skills ng players nila. Like, it will let the player think on how to build a house in the middle of a forest, perhaps. Then they will think, I am in the middle of the forest, what should I do? Or ano yung mga dapat kong gamitin? Or what are the resources that I need to build a house in the middle of this forest? So, syempre, gagamitin nila, possible, yung mga woods, yung mga trees, 'di ba? So, isa 'yon sa mga na-exercise ni Minecraft. Okay? Like it will let the player think on how to build a house, and then within this game also players can, like what I've said, collaborate on how they can create their own worlds. So as you can see, or hindi lang natututo or na-sharpen yung skills ng ating mga players, it can also be a platform kung saan ang ating mga estudyante napapractice din yung pakikisalamuhan nila sa iba, kung paano i-express and share yung ideas nila. Aminin man po natin or deny natin, 'di ba? Po meron talaga mga bata na they have great ideas within them, pero sometimes sa personal nahihiya sila. So Minecraft can be a platform for them to practice and exercise that sharing of thoughts, expressing of their ideas through Minecraft. Okay? So that is what Minecraft can offer to its players. With that, and since po ang Minecraft offers varied worlds, kung saan ang players nila can choose which world they want to explore, maybe depending on what they, where are they are interested, saan sila magaling. For example, if they are the ones na mahilig sa pag-create ng building, di ba? They have specific worlds for that kind of skills. So Minecraft made a world or a version as well that can help the education sector. So nakitaan nila ito ng potential to help or to use it as a tool for education. So it can help us bridge the gap between what is trending with the young generation of today and to the classroom. Year 2016, if I'm not mistaken, dito na po nabuo or na-launch yung tinatawag nating Minecraft Education Edition. Okay? So, dyan po tayo magpo-proceed sa next question natin. So why Minecraft for education? How is it relevant? How can be a video game such as this be effective in teaching our young learners of today? So, paano nga ba? So, let me show you a statistics that I saw online. So, based po sa statistics na nakikita po ninyo mula sa ating mga screens. It is from statista.com and most of the resources are from Rakuten Insights. As of March of this year, dito po yan sa Pilipinas, almost 83% out of the 6,000 online gamers that responded to the survey are from ages 16 to 24 years old. Kung titignan natin mabuti, majority ng mga online gamers ngayon ay mga nasa edad ng ating mga students. Tama po ba? Hindi pa kasama yung mga younger ages na na-expose na sa mga online games ngayon. Ha? Di ba nga po, nabanggit po ata to ni Miss Marty kanina na parang as early as 3 years old ata, as early as 3, 4 years old, na-expose na po ang mga kabataan natin ngayon sa online games. They already starting learning how to use the phones, play simple games, color matching, numbers, shapes, and alike. Tama po ba? And then, as early as 8 years old din po, natututo ang mga bata ma-expose at mag-explore pa beyond those simple games of learning, which is the online games din po. And based din po sa nabasa ko in Minecraft, majority of their players po are ranging from the same age din po, 16 to 24 years old, even 50 years old po may naglalaro ng Minecraft. Okay? Sa next slide naman po natin, dito naman natin makikita yung data from statista.com pa din po. Makikita naman natin yung usual duration in one session na itinatagal na majority ng mga online gamers. Na makikita po dito na most of them plays between 1 hour to 2 hours. Kung iisipin natin, kung a majority ng mga online gamers na ito are ages 16 to 24, mga students, bakit sa mga online classes natin? Ito, naririnig ko lang po to personally from my friends na teachers po from DepEd. Ayan, hello po kung nanonood sila dyan. And then, yung isang oras parang nabe-burn out agad ang mga students natin. Pero hindi sa online games nila. Bakit kaya? Diba po? So, based din po sa mga statistics na nakita natin mula sa website na ito, masasabi natin na talagang trend na sa ating mga young generation ang technology. Mapa-classes man yan or as their usual leisure time. Especially sa leisure time, lalo sa online games, diba po? It looks like that technology is really part na ng pang-araw-araw natin in all ages, in all genders. Okay po? So, balik po tayo sa question natin, why Minecraft for education? So, since technology and online games are trending nowadays, and it is proven that most of the students natin are into this kind of activity, why not combine them and use it as a tool for learning? Ito yung tinatawag nating game-based learning. At isa po, ang Minecraft Education Edition na nagsusupport sa ganitong teaching strategy. Okay? So in a game-based learning, it can make any subject or topic fun and engaging while exercising the analytical thinking and even problem-solving skill ng ating mga students. Pwede rin po itong, like what I have mentioned, maging tool to practice collaboration and teamwork between learners para hindi lang po nagiging introvert ang ating mga estudyante kung into online games sila. Bakit hindi yung online games din po na they can still communicate with other people? Di po ba? Then, syempre, sa tamang pagpaplano, kasama na yung tamang pagpaplano, yung pag-incorporate ng ating mga lessons sa ganitong teaching strategies, for sure, 100% magiging effective ito para ma-achieve ang objective natin bilang isang educator. You can use this kind of teaching strategy as well to make different topics easier for students to understand. For example, basic coding. Isa po ang Minecraft Education Edition ang ginagamit para magturo ng basic coding to students. Kasi to students po, no, even though they find it interesting, the technology interesting, syempre kailangan din po nilang matutunan kung ano po yung mga hinihingi din po sa business sector, sa education and all and that. So for us educators and even parents po, if we want to encourage our children, our young learners of today to get into or to be exposed sa track na STEM or technology po, ano. If we see our child na meron silang potential to think critically, na they are really tech savvy. So why not take that as a leverage po to expose them sa track or sa linya na ng technology, yung pwede na nilang magamit in the future. Hindi ho ba? So we can use Minecraft Education Edition to expose them on how to start or get a starting point to see kung saan career path sila, uh, kung ano pa yung mga opportunities sa career path na pwede nilang ma-discover. Hindi ba? So, tutulungan natin sila. So, we can use Minecraft po for education to introduce them in this kind of field. Okay po? So, they have in Microsoft for Education, they have created a specific world para ma-introduce sa atin at sa ating mga students, paano yung process ng coding, how to build structures, architects, and all. Okay po? So, next naman po, at bilang mga innovative educators, even wala po kayong experience or exposure with Minecraft, but you feel like considering it kasi maybe you see the potential of enhancing your way of teaching in the field of, let's say, again, technology, even science and math. Okay? And to utilize the tools that is already readily available for you and for your students, hindi nyo kailangan magsimula from scratch. Like what I have mentioned earlier, Minecraft Education Edition is made to support educators and students. So they already made sure to create this with a complete package already. Meron na silang lesson plans and learning materials na readily available for everyone. Gagamitin nyo na lang po. Later po, we will share to you where you can find these resources. Okay po, so there are subject kits. Ayan po, so nakikita niyo po sa ating screen. There are subject kits pre-made for educators and hindi po siya limited for computer science and just coding. Within Minecraft Education Edition, you can also have worlds that will help you to teach even language, math, arts, design, and even history. So there are a lot of choices to choose from. So for our students na i-consider a Minecraft, they can explore those fields, those subjects with their own, ma-expose sila, maybe that way they can see, magaling pala ako sa ganito, wow, I find this track or I find this field interesting. So again, we can use this as a stepping stone for them to discover kung ano po talaga yung gusto nila or help them to explore, help them discover ano yung kung saan sila magaling. Okay po? Next, ngayon po, where you can browse the resources for Minecraft for Education at saan pa tayo makakahanap ng further trainer information on how to use such platform for education. Okay po. So kanina marami na po nabanggit si Ms. Jen about kung saan pa tayo pwedeng yung mga organizations, 'di ba po, mga trainings and all. So ngayon po, I will show you po resources that you can find online and it's all for free. So first, we have the Microsoft Educator Center, which if I'm not mistaken, using po DepEd accounts ninyo, you can sign in here and you can take various trainings and gain certificates and badges, again, all for free. You can visit education.microsoft.com anytime you want for you to browse all available Microsoft training. Kasama na rin po dyan yung things about Microsoft for Education. So you can further, learn, further see kung saan or ano yung mga pwede pang i-offer ni Minecraft for Education para sa ating mga students ngayon. Next po is the Minecraft Education Edition website. So, napakita din po ito ni Ms. Jen a while ago. And here, you will be able to browse lessons that are available and designed for certain topics and download pre-made learning materials. Okay, so let me just show you right here. Then, if you wish to try it for yourself, or if you want to if you are a first time Minecraft user, meron po silang free demo class. Okay po. So if ever it is, you may use the demo lesson or trial version ng Minecraft for education para ma-experience ninyo kung paano tayo matututo or paano yung mga estudyante, mga anak ninyo na matuto gamit ang Minecraft for education. Okay po. So, meron po dyan, yung pinaka-famous po nowadays is yung world po nila na Hour of Code. Ito po yung tinuturuan po ang ating mga bata kung paano magkaroon ng basic coding. If we have more time, I would show you how to play that, but maybe next time. Okay? So, next slide po tayo. Ayan. So, ayan po. Diyan po kayo pwede mag-sign in if you wish. Sige po. Next slide po tayo. Next slide po. Sige po tayo. Sige po. Ayan. So, download nyo lang po. Ang kagandahan pa rin po dito sa Minecraft for Education, hindi po siya nagre-require ng masyadong mataas na specs na hardware. So, as long as you have your laptop as old as Windows 7, you can actually download and play Minecraft with it po. As long as meron din kay internet, 2 Mbps as na minimum bandwidth, you can still play po ang ating Minecraft for Education. So here, ito po yung sample ng demo natin. Okay? So even if you don't have the full access pa, you can still experience Minecraft. Ayan po. So next slide po tayo. So when you check that there, ayan na po yung mga worlds na available, Hour of Code. Meron po silang version 2019 and 2016 if I'm not mistaken. Next. So let me just show you ano po yung mga makikita or yung ma-expect po ninyo. So then here you may also access lesson plans and other resources. So next slide po natin, papakita ko po sa inyo yung sample lesson plan na pre-made na ni Minecraft for Education. Next slide please. Ayan po. So nandiyan na yan, kompleto na po yan teachers. If you want to tweak it, it's fine. If you want to use it as is, it's fine also. It is there for your usage. Next one po. Ayan. So, pwede rin po siyang i-share sa ating pwede po yan i-share sa ating mga LMS as well. If you use MS Teams, Microsoft Teams po, you can actually share that within your class. Again, next slide po. Again, once you get the full access po, you will be able to see and experience different lessons under varied subjects such as these po. Ayan yung napakita natin before pa. Lastly po na i-share ko sa inyo na resources or reference. Last free website po ito I want to share with you is the code.org. Okay po. And you may sign in, next slide po tayo, you may sign in here as well using your DepEd accounts. Here po, you can see resources then for learners, for teachers. May mga statistics din po dyan that are very useful for you to motivate your students, encourage them, and such. Dito po, you can use for coding activity and other stuff. If I'm not mistaken din po, meron din dito mga world din po. Connected din po siya sa Minecraft. So you can use that. You can also browse this website for you to experience more how we do basic coding in a fun way po. Okay? So game-based din siya. Meron po kayo makikita materials dito for that. And again, all of these websites, you can access them, you can browse them all for free as long as you have your device with you. As long as you have your internet connection with you, you can learn more about this. And maybe we will see the potential para po sa atin mga learners. Ayun po. And of course, lastly, to conclude po my discussion for today, I don't want to keep you long. Okay po. I want to leave you with this quote. Sige po, next slide po tayo. Ayan. So I want to leave you with this quote from one of the first women who won a Nobel Prize in the year, well, matagal na to, pero it's really significant, 1903 in the field of physics. Kasama niya dito ang kanyang asawa. Hindi ba legit na couple goals yan? So this is Marie Curie, and Marie Curie once said, "Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. Marami po ako naririnig na ang STEM daw po ay mahirap. Pero from what I believe, we just misunderstood what is STEM really is. And maybe hindi pa tayo nagkakaroon ng full understanding what are the opportunities that we can get from this track. Everything is mahirap naman po talaga sa simula. Tama po ba? Do you agree with me, teachers, parents, students? Ayan. But sometimes we just need to understand things first before fearing to go and dive into it. And now is the best time to start understanding and not later. Okay po. So again, I would also like to impart these words that parents, you are the most effective motivator and teachers are the best support to encourage students to strive harder in their studies and in achieving their goals. Okay, again, ako po si Ms. Zarina and I hope you pick up one or two that can help you in improving and enhancing your teaching and learning. Thank you po. And I guess it's the time I call on our host again.
Wow, ang galing. Congratulations, Teacher Zari.
Thank you po, Miss Teacher Rubelin.
And maraming salamat, Teacher Zari, for sharing with us about Minecraft Education Edition. So marami kaming natutunan sa mga i-share mo about sa application na ito.
Ayan. You are all
Ayan.
welcome and it's my pleasure po to share what we have and to share to share our knowledge po, to impart to our educators po and parents as well.
Ayan. So sa mga parents po dyan, please naman po sa comment box po natin, ilagay natin dyan, I will support my child to explore Minecraft in education since may anak ako. Ayan, susuportahan ko yung mga kids ko, of course, lalo na yung mga students ko din. Ayan, so I will support my child to explore Minecraft for education. Kasi naman, no, hindi nila alam. Akala nila naglalaro lang, pero hindi pala. They are into STEM na in doing that activities. Alright,
Yan.
so yes, Teacher Sari, may masasabi pa po ba kayo sa mga manonood natin?
Yes po. Siguro po for the parents, though hindi ako parents myself, no, pero as an educator and I interacted mostly of the parents and sometimes, especially in my previous job, well, I can say to parents that wala naman po namamatay sa overexposure. Tama po. So why not, meron tayong mga resources ngayon, open yung technology, internet, madami. So why not expose our children po in the field of technology? Kasi ito rin po yung primary resources natin ngayon at ginagamit din natin. So, expose your child lang po sa different tracks, especially sa technology since merong future yan. Kasi ngayon nga po, like what our previous speakers po, di ba po, technology is part of our daily lives na talaga. So, mag-start po tayo doon. So, yes, you can help your... Ayan. Yan lang po, sabi ko. Thank you.
Ayan. Bago po tayo magpunta sa ating certificate, sa awarding of certificates, habang inaayos pa po natin, gusto ko lang din pong basahin itong sinabi ni Ms. Zenaida Navarro. Sabi niya nga, word for the day, now is the time, not later. So thank you daw, Ms. Zari, and God bless po.
You're welcome po.
So now is the time. At maraming salamat po sa ating mga speakers. Sabi nga po ni Ms. Cleo Feidia, thank you, Ms. Marika, Ms. Jen, and Ms. Zari. You are our inspirations. God bless. And to DepEd TechTalk. Ayan. Teacher Rubelin.
Ayan, to award the Certificate of Appreciation to our speakers, may I call in the DepEd Ethics Specialist, no other than Sir Mark Anthony Hamisal. Hello, Sir March.
Hello po, Ma'am Rubilin, and to all our teachers, Teacher Mardy and Teacher Zari. Wow, so talagang very inspiring ang yung message sa ating mga, hindi lang po sa ating mga teachers and learners, but also sa ating mga parents na katuwang natin sa pagkatuto ng ating mga bata. So talagang nakikita natin nga na ang Minecraft ay hindi lamang siya parang game, but it's not like na parang nag-enjoy lang sila, pero marami palang pwede nilang matutuhan along the way na nag-explore sila using that application. So, I know marami pa tayong series na sessions pa about Minecraft kung paano ito makakatulong sa problem-solving skills, creativity, collaboration, teamwork, at iba pa. So talagang excited tayo para sa Minecraft for Education. So, I am honored para po i-present po as a token po, as an expression ng aming appreciation sa ating mga mahusay at talagang inspiring po ng mga kababaihan, mga Filipina, empowered Filipina. So talagang saludo po kami sa inyo. So let me present po the certificate. I'll be reading the citation po. Republika ng Pilipinas, Department of Education, excuse me, Information and Communications Technology Services. Ayan, bigla lumabo yung mata ko po, ano? So, Department, DepEd Complex, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, Certificate of Appreciation. This certificate is presented to Marcia Ochida from as the COO of Squeaky Wheels Studio Incorporated for sharing her valuable knowledge as guest speaker during our Technology Coding Beyond Borders conducted by the ICTS Educational Technology Unit on March 13, 2021. Given this 13th day of March 2021 in DepEd Central Office, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, Philippines, with OUA memo number 00-0221-0212, signed by our head ICTS EdTech Unit, Mark Anthony CC, our Director 4 for ICTS, Abram Y. Siabanil, and our Undersecretary for Administration, Sir Alain Del B. Pascua. So, maraming salamat po, Ma'am Marcia Ochida. And next po natin, I see... Ayan, ma'am. Ayan, same citation goes to Ma'am Jennifer Arroyo, a faculty member po ng School of Computing and Information Technology, Asia Pacific College, for sharing her valuable knowledge as guest speaker during the Technology Coding Beyond Borders webinar conducted by the ICTS on March 13, 2021. Given this 13th day of March 2021 and DepEd Central Office, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, Philippines, with the same OUA memo number 00-0221-0212, signed by our EdTech head, Mr. Mark Anthony CC, our Director 4 for ICTS, Sir Abram Y.C. Abanil, and our Undersecretary for Administration, Mr. Alain Del B. Pascua. So maraming salamat po, Ma'am Jennifer. So, tuloy-tuloy po kami sa talagang marami po kami natutuhan sa iyong session. And also, hindi natin makakalimutan din ang ating Minecraft speaker, si Ma'am Zarina Dalus from Odentes Technologies Incorporated. So for sharing her valuable knowledge as guest speaker during our Technology Coding Beyond Borders webinar conducted by the ICTS and on March 6, 2021, March 13, 2021, given this 13th day of March in DepEd Central Office, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, signed by our head ICTS EdTech Unit, Mark Anthony CC, our Director 4 for ICTS, Director Abram Y. Siabanil, and our Undersecretary for Administration, Mr. Alain Del B. Pascua. So maraming salamat po, our dear speakers. Nandiyan pa ba si Ma'am Jennifer, Ma'am Jen, tsaka si Ma'am Marcia, para sana ma-invite natin sa ating sa loob. Okay po. Hello, Ma'am Jen. Hello po.
Hi, thank you. Thank you, Sir Maj.
Yeah, so maraming salamat po muli. So talagang inumpisahan ng ating speaker na hindi lamang tungkol sa coding, but also yung parang journey niya na nag-computer science si Ma'am Marcia, na talagang pati yung hindi naman natin masasabing parang regret, pero siya mismo nagsabi na sana mas pinagbutihan ko. Pero alam mo yon, kung nasaan man siya ngayon ay dahil na rin naging parte yung mga naging challenges niya sa na-experience niya nga, and at the same time na, di ba si Ma'am yung nagsabi na lumangoy lang tayo?
Yes.
Tama ba yun? Langoy lang. So talagang swim lang. So sabi nga dun sa sinashare niya. Talagang natutuwa ako dun sa session ni Ma'am Marcia. And also si Ma'am Jennifer, Very inspiring din ang story, no? Researcher din pala si ma'am at nag-present na abroad. So nakaka-inspire sa ating mga young learners, sa mga bata na mag-research. So is importante yan na i-cultivate din natin, maging culture din yan sa ating education ang research. So hindi lamang tayo nakaka-discover ng iba pang mga discoveries or iba pang mga ideas, but also it's a chance for us to share to the world na tayong mga Filipino din ay yun nga, magagaling at mahusay na researchers. And also si Ma'am Zari sa ating Minecraft. So maraming salamat Ma'am Zari. And sabi nga natin, there's more pa sa Minecraft. So talagang nabipit tayo ng konti pero marami pa tayong pagsasamahan Ma'am Zari. So again po, in behalf of Educational Technology Unit, maraming salamat po sa pag-join po sa ating session, pagbibigay po ng oras na kayo po ay maging bahagi ng ating Tech Talk ngayong umaga. Maraming salamat po.
Wow, thank you so much, Sir Mark Anthony Hamisal. Ethics specialist po sa Sir Mark. Ayan. So, Teacher Mardy,
Yung
ganda
ating
na
pong
yung-
survey, paano po ba natin makukuha ang survey para sa ating session for today?
Ayan. Nakikita niyo ba yung screen ko, Teacher Mardy?
Yes, Teacher Rubeline, kitang-kita na siya sa ating screen.
Ayan. So, pwede po gamitin yung QR code or pupunta po sila sa tinyurl.com/etumspd6. Ayan. Kasi kailangan din po ninyong i-take yung survey para naman po ma-improve pa yung mga ginagawa namin dito po sa TechTalk. Di ba, Teacher Mardy? May rooms for improvement po talaga lahat ng mga ginagawa natin.
Totoo po yan. Para next week, para sa susunod nating session, abangan niyo po naman ang ating engineering. Dahil tapos na tayo sa science, technology, next na po natin ang engineering. Abangan niyo po ang susunod nating episode for next week sa ating STEM Heroes Tech Talk. Yan. So, Teacher Rubeline?
Ayan. So, by the way sa mga nanonood, hindi pa po tayo tapos. Magbe-break lang po tayo for our lunch. Then, see you po at 1 o'clock para naman sa My Tech Talk. Ang dami pa nating malalaman for the entire day. Kasi I know, Sabado ngayon. Dapat nasa bahay lang, naglalaba kung anong ginagawa natin. Pero naman, empowered teachers naman po tayo, empowered parents and students. So, kahit minsan isingit na siya, no? At yung hindi naman makapanood ng live, huwag po kayo mag-alala kasi pwede po siyang balik-balikan. Ayan.
Yes. So, tama po kayo dyan. At, once again, ako po si Teacher Mardy at magkikita po tayo ulit next week at si Miss Jen. May mga huli pa po ba kayo mga gustong sabihin sa ating mga viewers and Teacher Zari? May mga final words pa po ba kayo or may gusto po kayong batiin bago po tayo mag-end para sa ating session this morning?
Yeah,
Miss
baka
Jen?
pa-shoutout po kayo ngayon,
Oo nga
Miss
po.
Jen at Miss Zari.
Salamat lang din po for having me. Yes po. Yun lang.
Thank you for staying with us. I
Thank you
know,
po.
excited na rin kayo sa lunch nyo, di ba? 12:00 na. Thank you for
Oh.
listening.
Thank
Yan.
you
So,
po.
maraming
Ayan.
salamat po ulit. At gusto ko lang pong i-remind kayo at huwag niyong kakalimutan na if he can, definitely she also can. Teacher Rubeline?
Yes. Pag sama-sama lang po tayo, no? Hawak kamay lang po tayo. Kahit anong pagdadaanan natin, kakayanin naman nating lahat. Ayan, so, again, huwag niyong kalimutan, yung certificate po, makiklaim po siya sa training.deped.gov.ph. Again, training.deped.gov.ph po. Ayan, sa LMS po natin, sa Educational Technology Unit. Ayan. Thank you so much, Microsoft, for being a partner of DepEd ETU. Ayan.
So, this
Miss
is
Mardy?
our STEM Heroes signing off for this morning. See you next week po. Bye-bye!
Magandang araw! April Marcas po, ang inyong pretty ate sa EdTech Unit. Alam ba ninyo na may webinar o online training session ng EdTech Unit tuwing Sabado? Ang araw na ito ay nakalaan para sa ating mga mahal na kaguruan upang turuan sila ng mga bagong kaalaman at kakayahan sa paggamit ng makabagong software at applications para sa pinaka-epektibong paraan at lubos mapagpusay ang kanilang paraan ng pagtuturo. This is also a refresher session for our beloved teachers to enhance their skills in technology. Every Saturday, we will conduct webinar sessions for teachers about the use, advantages, and relevance of different blended learning software applications. Ang webinar seryeng ito ay magsisimula ng alas 9 ng umaga hanggang alas 12 ng tanghali para sa morning session. Magsisimula naman ng alauna at magtatapos ng alas 4 ng hapon ang afternoon session. You can watch us in our DepEd EdTech Unit Facebook page, Educational Technology Unit YouTube channel, DepEd Tayo and DepEd Philippines. Kita-kits tayo tuwing Sabado!